Zekadai, supported by all the morning show crew nina. Baby adui eya gudie mu nsem eya HappySports Ghana's Esther Esquitando, your #1 sports station, the Rock of Gibraltar. And ne eye fiada kofi and ne eye mawoda and ne ye boja ye mama mia the sports team ni nyina aye krado na no pay ye kutemu akosi se premo beto ye din nsem we ko twi ko brema na ye di brew e wo show yi so oh dia sempa kwame ye bo aye chia o dia sempa kwame ye ware mama mia kafidi kanne nananum sane enefia day and the yatna sin semno edoso pa so you put together by Kwaku Ansa Albright, supported by Joel Shen, Mr. Emmanuel Fuswapi Akahubi, Orua Isaac Akosia Sempa Ekaho, Ohini Bampo Brenya, Oni Jeffries, Comrade Sintim Korea, Omona Metre Mama Mwana pay. Sports team na crowd. Yatna sin someone yebeka endorse papa. Of course, we are the champions. We stand up for the champions. And Nadia Ghana TSM there. Benjamin Azamatia qualified to World Championships. Beto joined the month of September 2025 in Japan. Why a time of 9.998 seconds in 100 meters into a qualify. When you say a relay team also qualified that. They say a car individual a year disciplines, you know. Your more empire say Joe Pon so be qualified for 200 meters. If we say ni munyina be qualify, na team Ghana co represent our World Championships later this year. Ghana Premier League, you know, a business end of the league. Accra House of Folk, ebe boy ne. Krobiel Kumasi Asante Kotoko bebo Sunday. Nation Service bebo Sunday. The BNI Gold Stars in Subebo Sunday, one a winning league in Yabeka on somewhere now no pay. Sansuna Division 1 pan ultimate a year matches because weekend way a match week a year 37. Wana ena ewini was zone 2 ni zone 3. Ene die Orua Charles Osesibe ye hu release a free Ghana Olympic Committee aba. Charles Osesibe barrister be serve as the communication director at the Ghana Olympic Committee. Sansuna Miyama Damfo Ken Odina Dade be serve as the media officer. Isaac Akosia Sempa Sansuna fantastic Joel Eshen so ewa. Guys, me mama kwa baba jumedi so na no pay there na ekoso bibia boko de Akosia nu na ofri hantem dodo unso de okontem a na ewo ne otie baby akoye na eboko de.
Oh, nyame adom na ye.
He said you can nyame adom when we siri de. Oh, metiasem de.
Oh,
said you who ka say nyame adom. Anka wo ka bebusa ho say ho te say ho ne me be konto kwa be 5 minutes e wo show yi so. Bene de o si onyame adom when we siri. But your fa camera na fa akwesi na nimu siri onwunwi. Come na mpacho oyire na o ma ho te say.
Meanwhile,
Medase. Last week now
I'm still on the market.
I'm
still on the market.
Still, why are you crying now?
I'm still on the market. More market.
Are you ready
to say market? Men say market.
No, are you ready to?
Oh yes.
Oh sir. Into me introduce you mass and baby girl.
Oh yes.
Obeti me ayo ho adwuma.
Cassandra Denibi. Also Sansu Koso I say oh sa kwa no.
Sir, men she say Cassandra den dey man she say.
Ose.
Me man.
So say no. O say no. Ba me yiri mo de den
sa. But still na me shechiri na me.
Now say na. Now we good. Now
we shepe no juri sa. Till say o worry.
Make I wedding night then so. E hotel ho no. O me nam kam ma me.
Oh yeah. Jo sa wedding night no. Akwesi nam ha na remo nam ha na kele nam ha. Hwe boys ya me. Me a bulldog me toothless bulldog me nka be hwe na we mu time asomo mesene enko na omo ti baabi na omo ye ne masa
ombese enko he
se time aso ye koda se ye se ye da ntem ne yetimi sorry ntem
ya bi se ne obi tumi da 1 am sorry 4 am obi su da 7 pm and that fan na button and then there so but anapa we home
jo
massage
ye
Udabi me ho nye no anambeke.
Okay.
Massage you can with these shops and I say companies. Omo ye nyoma bia enye.
Then say wa call massage. Oh, can professional massage.
Yes. Eya say omo employer mema no mo.
Say man na come more.
We na hear the second timer. You see, eno nya me problem.
No problem.
We na the second time I call baby say me kwa pay massage omo say emba no nyina ni owi ana wasan ka so say oh emma no see good,
but it is a very useless venture. So what massage, you know, it's a very useless venture.
You see,
there's no reason I may massage
Dabi.
No way.
Dabi.
I didn't know.
Oh, but that doesn't make sense.
Me
qualified certificate.
Me say ndie me sin ka be koda obi etia mechi say me for massage na
you be an sorry say
Dabi.
That's why me ma obema nye. Yes, inja me ma obema nye mba wo am so training last day amami ko ye echi amami ko ye enye oba na o massage me ka I don't need training
oko second image.
Yes.
Your partner second image. And I said down na blasters elbow.
Yes,
me no na koye setup bibia na koye buy.
You and za kodi wa 30 million
ranka. I forgot. Na nka say me twom best ko second image. But yen send message mo.
Me dey call me person obema na be ya.
And dey but me fifie.
But say o kan no say eye bone enye bone.
No. Yes, enye bone but I'm saying that enye bone nso enye say me bema masore fifie and na say na Ghana ye matam sika so me mu ye kakra nti me kwa spa na ye memia me kakra na say na me ho ebe de ebe to me a me koya ese e man nyina ekọ ekọ out
ti be man e
nti wo de nka
be man no e qualify na so
nti ga wo ka no ka say o e man nyina akọ out nti e bia wo betumi adane ho aba ana wo betumi atwen
we wo ho
wo si o ada e mema o say be ma kentin kana me ko tues kana me nyonko be ma e miamia mechi se le se wonti eyade si enanka no enkola ketwa bi wo mfie o
wosua sempa do
enkola ketwa bi wo mfie o nanka ne dia ne say me o mattress na ye staircase no na me da bet omo edu anopa omo hwihwi dada nanka me da to
na omo tietia wachi
na enkola no hwihwi je na mechi sa na se me ko massage ko tua na be ma massage me de enye nti omuja
aseme yeye no wa edwen kakra
efiade ntufo but we die
obema oba emiemia wachi eye pa kama pa dan say akwasi koba say na nim sire kama
yeah but ice blog ne tom no de tune no madam jai
anope akwasi kase bi a chere pa wase gani ye ni bibia wie no de odi tonton gu nanumu a odi nanumu a bobo mu a wie no de ice cube say gu nanumu
say madam
udi odi be to say madam ja obe jina na chi o yes obe ku ogu ni be o say madam when the odi asempa wako massage
okay we Dr. Saba
Dr. Saba ho na
on ten
ya massage na and Sir, please, can you tell us not this time?
I say not now.
Not now.
I can't turn for now.
I say I can't turn for now. And I say I have to not no. Just say any baby sorry.
That won't to mean 10 or 10.
Want to mean 10. Enti oben ya. Na akwasu nse me ye intro no me ka say menya GOC statement bi na. Me kan asem na Tom Boys na wo runabout wo no ma send me message. Omo si na we de nka Uracha so say nka onya ma boys na nka boys nyi bi.
Also a boy.
Abi onya boy.
Kofi. Mami answer yebe question mami. Enya de answer na me refi.
Mate.
And I'm saying this based on two things. I said after no ebi abakum ntimi nkan baba but bakum me ke bia gwadwe nya mba so. Onim enyom we nti ora try and check kakra adere ye asa. Says Bible mu asemesi Bible mu.
Sa.
Yes, Bible mu asemesi direct.
Enche bia ni si.
Enche
pi ni si. Okay.
Baby as anyum no every buy moto sa anyum no. Emra Yesu wu ye no. Na Teddy no sorry ye no. Ame Magdalene money ade am call yam go hu say
was sorry
to me anyone. Un say Jerusalem ho asem ke sisi ho.
Pa.
Intina kwa hu asemesi akwa ne ye ka se munyesie no wa sorry yo ni na oni ho se ni se intina ye nsem ke se pa o Jerusalem.
Eno anu bi e ka ho asem.
No anu bi e ka ho asem. Inta ga man fo mienu bi. Na mo ko ekube fe no Imaus. Ena mo nam no mudi nkomo. Ena Yesu these guys in ho.
Ena obe oni omo nam.
Ena okwa no oni omo nam to do no mudi nkomo.
E dan asem na aba. Yes, asem bi esi o Jerusalem e dan asem.
No mo kasem no. So that was where sir popular phrase nearby said, are you the only stranger in Jerusalem? And
asem ombusa no.
Ombusa you and Jesus ebuso mo say, there na esi amoka wan asem. And don dey see no. Are you the only stranger in Jerusalem? Inti as amoka na Jesus edi omatem kakra ho no odi omatem you fools. Na ade kra say esi Bible kra ka say BC that say everyone say munim. That say omuka na Yesu ko start from Moses. And na o preach omo no mudin komo no mo nante no mo kokomo. Enti omo nante na Yesu ni omo din komo church omo komo ni mu an omo du ngofo ni junction so no. Na ade asa. Na Yesu so no no be akọ nto ye say do. Na go so ora ya pa for na Yesu. Me so me come ni me ko me to aso. Ena ngofo no eto nwom ni say enti ora trayenche kakra adere ye asa o chire yi amaye hu ato ye enti ora trayenche kakra
senge ban for to ni pa ya me de pa nyame ya dum Sunday memo mo ato
inde
ene we preach o
exactly 6 years Yenya evangelist Kofi Apia e kan chine go ye ye che Kofi Apia esra o
asempa
try and chain
asempa
na ade riasa evangelist Kofi Apia entumi antina we nya abotre antwen evangelist Kofi Apia entumi antra yen chain ade sign na evangelist Kofi Apia eko. And then exactly 6 years evangelist Kofi Apia. I can't
go. Tiwe kwesi.
Chroma loose talkers. Number 1, Dr. Nyawota Maklu. Number 2, President Kwesi Ntechi. Number 3, Ibrahim Sanidara. Maybe I'm number 4. Kofi Apia, maybe I'm number 4. BJ, Ebiana Mekasewi. Chroma loose talkers. Number 1, Dr. Nyawota Maklu. Number 2, President Kwesi Ntechi. Number 3, Ibrahim Sanidara. Maybe I'm number 4. Kofi Apia, maybe I'm number 4.
Kwesi wa masemu ya fumi mu. Mintwa bi nkene ma yemi mpaboa ho fi pa.
Asamando o man ya evangelist Kofi Apia mfa ne kra. Ensie. Na oyeni papa na evangelist Kofi Apia na he has said something profound. He has said something profound to me. I don't know if have to say it on air.
Say it today. Me kai say waka kire me pen ba say.
I have to say it on air today, and I say, but not something that like I will shy away from. Inti those times I go fi apia e oba na ye ni show I say.
Akonyo baby a utie ho ana eto otana. O ye ne den ho ana beto.
Inti those times no before or no on be show no. Ye ni page ye foreign discussion kakra
sana wase won sana aba
kofi apia ba. Inti one day your point show no. E no frame no say enko try ngozi. You got to Ngozi.
Happy FM.
I know say. Look, you know what? I've not told you this before. Every time, me for me said I'm pet. Kofi no so no said I'm pet. But every time I want to listen to you. Now okay, see be profound pa. I say, o voice me pet. You all can voice no go me pet. But I always want to listen to you because of the things that you say and how you say them. Inti adaminti o no oka sa asem no and he took me there just to tell me say I always love to listen to you because of the way I can any say na I can any ade no ya mti wa na me ti ba me ba I don't want to miss you. Evangelist Kofi Apia, it was one person that they got a friend me constantly time I call if you call if you not friend me on me didn't come on
Kofi Apia.
Oh, he was such a nice human being. Evangelist.
First time me better na nchen wo studio. Me tena baby ajo woti ya. Ye point no see enko ngozi. Ye duru ho no odi matemo so de wo de me ne we mu ba ye be ye no de wo nyi bi na ne oye ya. Obi no ka kire me say hu se enkrofo na wo afi ho no. Omo no esi edi jagu omo so na. Unsu ja no me pepa enti brother bi ha. Even though
Freedom Fighters
Asempa and a recommend me be fia ha. Emma PG frame me se memra. Ba Kofi Apia and encourage me se memra de bia. Osi unim me pe o fire ne pa. But who hosting so I want me fire sa o ba o tena me nchen a hit no me pepa krofo we esi hit o. Hit the only language o mo tia ni say obe Freedom Fighters. Enti ono ena I'm proud member of the Freedom Fighters. Or no, any Kobe Jones. Me and my brother Penny Kobe Jones. And encouraging.
Happy FM.
Nyame
98.9.
Kofi Apia. Ne krans. Unim asema ye kan. Oh, we can be. Asema ye kan asempa.
And he was a key member. He was a key member of this house.
Yes.
Apia ne ye kan asem.
Unim say asema ye kan. Obi obekai Kofi Apia. E wo fia ha pa. E ye Boston.
Oza.
Yes.
Achimota.
So virtually they were looking up to them.
Exactly. It's true.
And Kofi Apia catch Boston. And I remember na me Kofi na I say look. Onyi nyina no bi enim se baby e wa bedui. E ha no ba bedu. Asem o catch. O se Boston enyi nyina o yakola ketua onyi nyina na onim se level anu adu se time no. Sa level na obedu. Jesse.
One of his famous quotes I remember, and he said, we don't have bad leaders, we have bad advisors. Yeah, it was a very famous quote of his.
Happy FM 98.9.
Of course, look at the famous Mad Doors. The Mad Doors.
Kofi was, we always had, disagreements because of where he was and where I was. You say, on the stance of the FA, I took an objective view. Inti say, "Omo ya there, me feel say ye papa wo me so anameka." And the hono na ye stance ni ye kakra. Me kai pa say the me ni ko share o Adameje programs ko kasapa. And on me so sa a real program no see prof mom there you have stayed consistent, but you see at the Adameji be who the Adameji you see I say Adameji akako join the other side. It's who but prof
98.9.
You'll be consistent.
Yes, that for him minia mijamfinfin and he was such a wonderful human being. I mean, no two ways about that. No two ways about that. And for me, I think that there's one thing. When finally the freedom fighters won their battle, as to whether they won or they didn't win,
he was not here.
No,
he was not here.
He was not here.
No, he was here.
Yeah, he was here. How far? 2019.
But 2018 now when you see him.
No. Kofi was not here.
Oh,
Kofi was not here. Anas.
Anas video no. You go.
He died in 2019. 6 years today.
6 years today. 2018 he was around. 2018 tuja asempari.
Kofi was around in 20.
Yeah. He saw everything.
98.9.
He saw everything. So you know.
But I think say time no na ne ho mfa no.
No.
That period na ne ho mfa no.
Debbie too. Early time from the time I year number 12. Any shows na true. But he really had his opinions and everything, you know, and all that. But see, there's one thing. When the normalization committee took over, normally for people who win such battles, you expect that they will go and look for favors. Not Kofi.
No.
Not Kofi. He said, I believe in a course. We have finished the course, and therefore, because he said, Lucy Chris Kokasibia, freedom fighters, Lusuba. And yes, if you talk about say, Munim Tokwaya, say, Abu Abidi position. You know, so I mean, for me, I think his honesty, you know, his sense of selflessness, you could say for him, and his principled nature. And I think that it's one thing that we will always remember him for. I had my disagreements with him, like I said, but clearly, all in all, put together, Kofi is a fantastic human being. No two ways about that. And I so much remember the Stambik Mafia, and you show no
more days in the Pyramid House.
Absolutely, you show no we are. Baby, I Gina, Diana say, any nkoma yedi, any plans I far. Say Missy, especially during Missy.
Kofi Apia.
During Missy period, no. During Missy period, no, it was such a fantastic time. Why evening? BJ Charlie, Prof. Ochan Crawford on the Georgie Bao. But you know, look, and when it came to fighting courses, Kofi
is the beast.
Once we convincing say course we a good course, Emma, because when we were looking for a coach for to replace Milovan Rajvac, na Kofi Kofa Humberto Coelho.
You see, Asempa, Adia, Asem, me sure say be a macan or radio so crappy. Look, Kofi Apia, man, I didn't. Man started and take Kofi Apia's time was started by sports. Me started in this at Channel R.
Evangelist Kofi Apia.
A honor no evangelist. And do you know, say, certain man Channel R, Nugahe Hotel, Lechihono. I've me call just to go and look at Onipano, said Onipa out here. DJ any Josie. So no ni Josie na neye. Kofi so no co-host. Ti Kofi ne ba, di nyame asem ba e preach. Oh God. What is a new way a chagudia na a praise and worship mbre and a dream. Yankupon wa onima de nyina no onfa ye nua kofia pia ne kra ensie yie. Me wo wu sori mu ani daso entimi nim se atrenefu wu a omo wo baabi omo wo da ye nyina ye behia ne ye ne omo ne behia. Eye Christopher tenabia pa. Nyina ye be pie e wo yaje nkwan anim ti Nyankopon emfa kofia pia ne kra ensie yie. Mama kuma tomiyomo ya manfrafo e wasase so ya sase eni ha baabi ye ni fipa bi wa ha ti dama ye nyina ye behia e wo soro ojo ene fa ye di kanko e bia kofia pia oti ne advocacy ni bi e bia we nya the opportunity to say ye nya ya ne ne tena.
Yes, I think me
e be shini no senka otena ne nchen ya senka otena ne nchen one day ankasa spirit ni bi ba be shini but our tendencies of kofia pia
me but you see me level 100 level 200 says that time na happy morning show sports no
yes
tina na metie no o free it got to a time na maintaining can happy bio no the other side. Yes nti oyobi a na metie no but you see and then mpesa me fans kasa
only football fans.
Yes,
okay.
And
mamenchia coach David Duncan enura ofre me about conversation bi na bia next week ye betimi edisa conversation o say we hu eye club CAF Champions League trophy no mo de abana but onye sure said the next 30 years ye be hu bi e wo krom ha akwesi ye nkoma e say free next week ko ye disa nkoma no jo what was am
but prince and nkoma midi no titu na mene has fans
Accra House of Folk.
Yes.
And now you move this uncle. Accra House of Folk.
Mene to asoma mene House of Folk fans and it didn't come away. The reason why I make us a many House of Folk fans this uncle we say San no man mebeka wansem no kotoko fans into me nye. No mo de Dr. Kwame Che. Omo de Dr. KK Sapon. But and they are mensianka se ne family team no. Sebi woni nso ade enye menhia nto mu ntumi mfa nko ho now yenyina ye nim Simba FC.
Yes,
Simba resurgence no billionaire, one of the youngest billionaire on the continent, Mohammed Delji. Na send picture no crowd mo share on Facebook no mo be hu
Oni
Mohammed, young man, in his 40s. Young.
We yet the four
no a B in USD.
Billionaire
in a dollar. Now opening no echo lifestyle interview ya. No misa say what is your biggest purchase?
Just then what
Emfa so bi ambrel. And I say I own a football club called Simba FC. We have 35 million registered fans.
35
million. Yes.
Registered fans. Yes. Registered. Yes. Properly so called.
Also more 35 million fans. Until we na me check here. Because almost stadium no 60,000. into what 35 I'm checking your average attendance saying 55,000 per game.
Simba. Average attendance week in week out.
The stadium is almost 80-90% full.
Wow.
But when so nyamfa so.
So football ya kan
Obeto Oto club no 5 years ago. Or see every year. Sika if you no anka sani botom eko Simba no $4 million. Sika
every year.
Yes, sika free ni botom kwa
Mbabio $4 million.
And he used a nice word to describe it or say it's a very nice hobby. It makes people happy.
House of folk for Nani Omokasa.
Yes.
House of folk fans.
The reason why
I'm
saying many house fans ne kasa and they say Adia me beka 17 no. Senka Dr. Kwame Chain Neguso fande kotokwanka me the kotoko fans beka.
Okay.
But Eneya, the team is directly funded from Mensia. Adena me ba beka no kotoko fans enye bi because say when you so ade enye Mensia.
Yes. Unlike House of Folk, nipa bako.
Now, this is Simba FC that in a year they generate over $2 million in a year revenue.
Okay.
This is Simba. Every year they generate over $2 million in revenue. In fact, omo a year Simba Day, they generate hundreds of thousands of dollars from sponsorship. Simba Day. I think yebenya phobia there. Now, Openino and Siciano top 10 clubs are almost performing quarterfinals. No, Bobby, Africa, they are always in there.
In the mix.
CAF, Super League, Yomu Bobby. I think they were in the finals or the semi-finals? Simba.
Finals.
They were in the finals.
So, only winnable. Some of the first leg.
Yes.
Like, how many some first leg 2-0. How many Bekani?
Yes.
Bekani is 2-0 in the first leg.
So in the last 5 years, na on bayano na younger papa omani so ba. But papa no di sika no be rem no ama Simba peja as a pejaba. So now they are always in the quarters, semis in the Champions League. Senior aircon, all things being equal. In the next 2-3 years, they will go and then win the trophy. And we've seen it with Chelsea. We've seen it with Man City. We've seen it with Paris Saint-Germain. Say, you go.
Even recent time, Inter Milan.
Now, the reason why I'm many has fans and say, me tie papa ni interview no na me say senior fans ni bi ene togbi kasa no ensa mfata. They have to, you see, they have to criticize togbi constructively because Mimaka said the club is not being run well because and meno mekasa they be the club is not being run well. My first point how House of Folk allow superstars to live for free. And to me, Makase Hone causing financial loss to the club.
Major yardstick.
But you see, whenever so we has supporter, whenever you have to talk about Togbe Afede, His Royal Majesty,
the 14th.
Esa ukai who say. Say be a Togbe your papa and Kawaka and says he called Dura has no jai. So criticize him.
So,
but you see,
Simba guy no or say
a nice hobby makes people happy. Oh, you know, they can that always
nice hobby.
Always orata hwa. I say any jesun kubi.
And to can papa no kra na kan onti.
So you see, ni portisano. If he is doing something else, Simba Nenya, you have to criticize him, but don't insult him. And Adana Sempaka say me when Yeka Hazak as a semno. Or say management in a pamo,
but the owner reprimanding.
Say a cow penny, say now we no more way, Kawi say ya. But you see, sometimes me cost stadium. na has Lucia. The condescending manner has supporters ni bi.
Omubu papa n'anim
tia senya obi tumi boni din se oye nipa tra ne sa me nipa bi a minjin din se we are all equal.
Sure. So you know your place.
Yes, me nipa bi a minjin ni se ewiase mu
ye nyina ye ba ye nyina ye nipa ye ba ye nyina ni jina bia ba ko so
ye nyina ye pa nkai ya wo me sort pon an wo bi wo Buckingham Palace. Ye nyina ye nyepe. Even you see if you want us to go through that to the Bible, I will even prove to you that before God we are not all equal.
Please.
No.
Even before God, I want to tell you that.
No.
Even before God we are not all equal.
Asempa ne Kofi. Moye off.
Yeah.
I want us to stay on track. Let us be on track.
The condescending manner Sebi and some of us presenters, journalists, ye bo penini din kasano sebi penny for monima togwe mbodam na debia no sika no due esi fie nti debia
otitigu bag mu
na say na sebi wabodam to person shini investment. He might not be doing things right, but the intentions are not wrong.
I get you.
Because infrastructure means that the intention is good. But maybe he's not employing the right people. Maybe he's not taking the right decisions. So whenever the opinion and you see, maybe the person interviewing was not a sports journalist because then come a person be probi investment Hawaiian so saying
say a lifestyle into
no but enya lifestyle can person penny no break it down ma me say 4 million na afibia wudi rasimba mu no
we na player recruitment
player recruitment ne salaries enko ana say investment why enso den eka ho. This is somebody, and I'm sure that $20 million in 5 years. Senko odiko invest in tomato production.
Kawanya bibre.
Nenka by now, anye bianka we break it even.
We break it kra. On break it.
No, when you profit. Oda me say anye ye kra no. Ka we break it even. So eno any me president worship ene.
Me da se.
Say enye de bia na yebebo mpenifo ni tiri so. Say who can and I'm not saying that don't question authority.
Sure.
You have to question authority.
Criticize when you have to criticize.
But you see, when you are criticizing, you have to do that in a decorum, respectfully.
Me da se. Eno me asoma odi aba no.
And my sense is to say, man bokotoko fans din because ene senior no musi di Dr. Kwame Tiatem. Even though senior papa no di ono ankasa ni botom sika ene fan this eye club no. Ene mensia ena ebo ni team ho ka no. Team ni nko ye no.
Obi ayedin.
Obi they talk. But
untimi nkano said ye na but keke sapon mre no.
But onso mo kom so ena nana umpe dedicated fan bi na yenye club no ye. But when it was Dr. Kwame Chey, they speak to the man as if he's an
outcast.
He's an outcast. Meanwhile, oye penia ne hard earned money and we made the cash across all the clubs. Adano okowu debi ayekase skafo ewo okowu adentina
okowu
ayesa ye call press conference me peni bikase ono sisi okona kowu bobo 20,000 maybe 10,000 monje but so then who be kwa kwosem na ye di na tem. Enti so fans ene ensa den sayem. When we are criticizing our bank rollers, criticize them by take out the insult out of it.
Fantastic Joel Shen and Watson can Akosia Sem Meko Prof one son about.
Yeah, what this chat we okay just got and pedu.
Yes.
There was this famous voice, happy voice. I don't know if it is still there, but I checked. Just got and pedu. No, you're co-united. That's now interpret but no, I was running co-united. He was a very, very worthy man. Just got and pedu. And now, co-united fans, they say, I might say Libya or Soria or to have you do choba. On Rayo Condi, now Libya no Soria not to have you do choba. And I say Ampa and no cray. Libya, Miss Soria, me call no cofu. Ewo, have do. We are not medi. Namada. That's what I'm saying. It was a very famous voice. Here, we are just got Ampedu.
And there was one also, Dr. Frimpong. He was a medical doctor. Now, Odruko, obviously one of the fans. So, Doc, we did not think we are. So, Doc, Mama Gakana, I'm from Kuchebi.
Jesse Uncle, Mammy praise and worship.
Issues be brave with me too. But maybe
na yeno in 8 minutes.
Maybe. Me football agent be kasai. No, me ni din komo. Na Kofi, say later me the number be ma o. Ni ma ya friend ni ahwe. Kwan ya be fa so. I was asking him na me ni di he say, oh look, now okra mam cash at na da bena. No say transfer window no bia. And I'm say transfer window no. Na Ghanaian players when I was home. So Ghanaian players here now I don't focus on Ghanaian players. So what? Yeah, I say I don't focus on Ghanaian players. I don't focus on Ghanaian players primarily because club bia what the Ghanaian player be back on. Almost see or below standard. And he gave an example of
a Ghanaian football agent.
Yes, Ghanaian football agent.
Okay.
Me and my classmate, me sure unim no. Pa. So he gave an example of Richmond Lamte. Was he former Kotoko player?
Former
Interallies, yeah.
Interallies Kotoko.
Or say the whole of Rwandan League, about 3 games.
The whole season, about 3 games. You try to cut $10,000. We about 3 games. Or say the one of Kumasi Kotoko.
And then he me rush to the crowd. I'm in the bomb. Then he tells me, say, I say Rwanda league, the derby, I say has and Kotoko, about clubs in the have just APR and then another club. Or see Richmond Lamte was sitting in the stands. He wasn't even part of the 80-man squad. The last time he was part of the 80-man squad was about in January or something like that. Look.
Players are bad that Rwanda League.
But see, Kofi, and yes, sir, Obi Kokan, and or see me stadium or me who saw stands. Share. Mimbo player needing or the player no command Indian second division league. I'm say player and this is a player our Black Stars da. Also player and the Ghanaian club is demanding $300,000. So player no on your player worth $300,000. On bet $100,000 sama club no, and they are prepared to give him $10,000 at the end of the month. Me can't CBB and you see it struck me say then be a about the development of our players. Now you can't I say maybe I am sure that if we talk to other Ghanaian agents, player agents, they would be. When was the last time we transferred a local player straight into the? She said, "Yeah, Baba Rahman." When was the last time? the Samuel Inkum. When was the last time I hear?
I think the last time by Abdul Fattah Ishaku. And now every be a banny.
But beat him.
Yeah. Wait. Samuel Inkum they straight to Basel.
Every year banny but as you say no more relegating about
Banny into the first team. Banny
but so when to me you see the other thing, the other level will be the sustenance of it and all.
A lot of the boys who go straight. For instance, if you are not this Black Stars boy, I recently about Ashama boy, I know about Wi-Fi, or about midfield. Recently, last game of Bobby, very good midfielder. About Genk, Genk.
As empathy.
Two gonna play about Genk. I'm gonna Black Stars match with Bobby.
You're in Premier League.
Oh, if any,
Asempa.
maybe. Midfielder.
The last Black Stars call up.
Lawrence Ejekum.
No, about Premier League club.
Okay, Ghana Premier League.
Yes, exactly. But that's the point I'm making.
No, if he Wafa. And of course, straight.
But you see,
But Kofi's point is from our Premier League.
No, but I'm saying that there are players who don't play a Premier League club, but they go straight to top clubs.
Okay.
But you see, Asempa.
In fact, more player be no but second division Ashama Scandi, of course straight to Honka in Finland. Honka was a top because some administration, some relegation. Of course, straight to Master could play. Of course, straight to Honka. First team. And
you can't Europe. You can't see players. Mainstream.
Then Basel should not be part of it.
Then Finland.
Then Basel should not be part of it.
They Basel based on their competitiveness in the Europa League.
In the Europa League.
Even in the Champions League.
Better than Honka. Honka.
Oh yes. They are way better than Honka.
Oh, maybe
FC Basel.
So now it's about
no.
Level of the club.
You see, I want us to
let's not lose track. See, this is a football agent who is not even prepared to deal with Ghanaian players. He prefers foreign players because the players are bad. Yeah, but that also or recommend you to clubs. These are the feedback the club gives him. And yet or no agent in the passing judgment too. Or say or qua play away, he doesn't meet the standard. Even to the extent of an Indian second division club.
And yes, no the clubs.
It has nothing to do with money. And when we say, we are shocked. Me, I told him that in the course of next week, I would like to go to his office and sit down with him and really have because you see, the Richmond Lamptey example, that's not the only example. If you like, let's look at young players now from way back, from Kwekuesian, from players who are picking players are voting player of the season. How are they able to sustain their performance?
Even on the African continent.
And born na ye kase yen players no born na ye kase yen no and ne above look under 20 tournament ye kwa doing. These are questions we must ask ourselves. And you see, the handlers and the managers of our game, they need to really and yet they really need to do some soul searching and then come to a certain point, say why Ben here first to develop young players? It's not about going to launch KGL under 17 tournament. It's good. But at the end of the day, look, me tikroma say me radio juma. But omo ye football no. Omo the players go Europe. Omo nim nyoma ye catch them. So if you come and sit here and then believe that ye Ghana born no srunku bia obi ehun bi da. Because at the end of the day, who the player never call, who the marketer, who the never call my agent no recommending my clubs are a biani say which one Lamptey. The whole season about 3 games.
Rwanda.
What are we talking about?
Kofi medase eno so ye Jesse Kofi Amponsa. Mamen kai wo say soccer bet the soccer chance aba. De omo kan nyina ne say ulu sukra no na uwini. Enti peke weekend ɛna European season no ɛba na wie weekend we na European season no France de aba na wie deda Germany aba na wie deda weekend ye wie ɛna La Liga Italian league ɛne the English league ni nyina ɛba na wie enti pick 10 matches or more na make sure say us no 1.30 or higher ulusu ba kope efri mu a ye ma 3 times your stake enti no say utwa no 3,000 Ghana ye ma ehom miensa enti wadi sika pa we efri soccer bet soccer chance ho asem na making soccer bet for some country say terms and conditions apply eno enso no na die ye num nsuo na ye num nsuo dia na jibu ene ye nom jibu se onom wo Ghana ha no na kai hye ne nso se 9 African other countries nso jibu ewo ho last Saturday miami kopie mu ewo kaso a o lorry station ho na abehwe nkrofo a betwahia ho pa na omo jibu na especially the DC kitchen no de eno ye mfensi dispenser so ewo ne bottle no mu de about me the DC kitchen na obu nkwala yi busa said de na nkrofo gye no na efe pa ye wo branches be enkono ewo enkraha airport close to Alliance Française North Legon ye wo Wisconsin road ni so adenta ye wo Cosby 1 College of Fashion sanso ena osu baby a jo otia photo club imaging hwa asalam down there ye chi ya opposite Old Togo Embassy down so exhibition runabout why ho de dansuma de kofi nim ho pa isan se ko school ewo dansuma ntu nim ho pa so tuom de choba junction hwa ye ho na ko Madina so Madina social welfare o dane wani e de akọ mempas ofa nifa so a o ko mempas binkum so a o ko baba yara ene ashaributwe no hwa ene ewo mini Madina papa me ye king of Madina Freya in 0302528669 Jibu a better life asempa mami praise and worship be 5 minutes bi ne enkomra
minutes
me da ase ono o ye 2 minutes obi onu afa 12
2 minutes
yenko
Collins video bi me de eneme bi nso aka about eno bebe chire but me ma video bi eno ma me nye ho adwuma kakra na
o de ma Collins ana me na o de o de ma okay ene na na mo akon ye ho adwuma ene
video no ebeba you see I say we ya discussing on this show for a very long time and I was say yama credence to some of your players na mo boy in the lower tier na omoya ade no yama mo prominent hwe obi ambra Facebook na ombehwe de me de yeyi obi ambra na ombehwe de yeyi no
yeyi football match a obi ball shot bi na goalkeeper o save ye kama FPA
we positive for game on boy over the weekend no
ewo Otafo
yes
Miami Crew matchim Otafo
yes and the pictures also look good on pitch they are brilliant too and our coverage positive there pitch fantastic and now camera ni bia hwe go
anti save we no by City goalkeeper ni save we na say
City goalkeeper
na God someone na God and the boy say akabe na watchbe miense me ni division 1 na chi papa esan say Miami nua sempa interest in tina ma me de akọ division 1 yes what starting lady yes
goalkeeper no your friend Abdul Aziz Karim ono dey qualify by onunti na there which 30 bench opposite no he's a fantastic goalkeeper and he deserves
former Accra Sofo goalkeeper Richard
opposite yes no but goalkeeper will win and displace no
sir
Aziz
sa tempo dey free ha no aye kese dodo enti no ba bi obeku
even beyond that no goalkeeper Abdul Aziz Karim or Chipapa said papa ka some na si goalkeeper be chia we kwa dey ni safe thing to ani wo in fact he has the most clean sheets
me free pushai said that no cry ka say ke be
na so push on kasa or see the most clean sheets Access Bank Division 1 League or 18 clean sheets.
Wow. 18 clean sheets.
Wow. 18 Abdul Aziz Ka. And yes save so on your goalkeepers now.
Me pacho ya send in the stars ni nyina. So say me new appointment na menya nti stars we hu be hia me.
Okay.
So what you say? Swag nomination. There be nomination committee.
Okay.
Swag nomination committee. Now where
oh. Tell me because
Sunday me call Achimoda.
What's the new appointment?
Kutukuro.
Let me
and no they are some more they can. Yes, me call here. Yes. Papa na fepa.
Papa my report went to Monday.
Went to Monday. Yeah, me
so my whole report papa.
Can wasem me.
You see? Oh yes. Until I'm just appointment, whole appointment and now all can answer.
Me patch swag appointment once.
Yes, so Abdul Aziz Karim, he deserves all the commendation. Brilliant goalkeeper. I'm positive for Zembo Mabaso. He said my pitch no. Oh no,
patch pitch FPA.
Oh no, pitch dear, don't joke. And Uninipa, it is very good. Uninipa pitch, Uninipa. Odia grass no.
Wana.
And that's a food rule.
On one casa.
Yes. On one casa. No. In fact, he bought the grass from Umko US, no. And auto grass in the US buy.
Oh, I see.
Yes. He brought the grass from
one
the US.
farmer Frank Boa here, man.
Oh, no,
on one casa. Nana Safudu.
2-3 boys be.
Nana Safudu.
Yes, he planted the grass himself.
Me and Madame for Nana Safudu.
So sprinklers also brought 20.
Madame for Sisi on name in casa.
Sprinklers also pages so brought 20. Push some more investment, Papa.
But your pon friend Nana Safudu na. Na wakasa Obiba kura wa hano so no be kasa na mantimi ne na kasa because me friend na on fa.
Oh za. Oh, okay.
Me nya ne hwe nso. Me nya ne hwe.
Nti I'm abroad, and I feel that sometimes I see a project in my way. Okay, I said the last time, a month or more ago, I was saying that I was saying you compile some of these videos.
Yeah.
You put them together and sell our leagues with these videos.
Yes.
Because Premier League na they do it. Saves me see we will not riot saves near the saves of the week. Near the boom 4-5 saves behind that boom. No a small video. Then it is trending around for she F. In terms of these saves, and once your money quarter no way. I was saying to me finding a way of putting them together.
The truth of the matter is clubs knows one.
This is Pep. Where a post in a post.
Thank you. Ebiani so positive here about be fadi abe. Inti clubs now take responsibility no omunye. Omun develop your media section. Omun talk cameras mo omun tri omun kayi. Omun nyama media, omun media section enye de.
Positive.
No omun twitwa de no. No famra no omun fan to.
They are positive.
Absolutely. Even if you're not being fair to positive cra omuye. Even if you're not being fair to them, class, so it's not about being to be fair to them. If you're not being fair, they do it.
Yeah, they do it. And
now, mainland, they know. Protest cases be what? Zone 3.
Protest cases.
Protest cases.
Positive.
Through them.
Protest against through them. And a positive protest against.
Kotoku
Royals. They against Poakwa United.
Among dispatch, I got 2 games.
Now, do we have to encourage boardroom points?
Yes. If you don't do the things where they are boardroom boys and you're burning. So,
if we are saying, your ball league, boardroom points, they qualify.
We have to deduct too. But we don't have to give it to anybody.
No, Bianca will be per point. I'm saying that if we don't put punitive measures in place in terms of point deduction, and they may make me offer the best players, and then I'll come and play and win the game if I know that points will not be deducted.
It's not always the case. We have to deduct.
No.
I believe in fines.
No. So listen to my point. Okay. You believe in fines. I have money to pay. I'm going to bring the best players who are all unqualified, and I'll win the game because under the measure to punish me is to pay fine, not to deduct the points. Why would the fairness be there?
No, you see, I agree with the point deduction.
Yes.
Because in
the instance,
yes, protest this from determination man. So what are we really discussing?
So they should.
So as a first point is fast track the process
because I got 2 games. So
after this weekend, I got
1 game. So we need to know. In fact, in there and I'll say eba.
No, but Adena Dabena case
Yes.
The Adena person Emrane. How the
Debut.
Kotoku
Dabe no ball game no. Dabe
na. Say Kotoku's issue say how for no field unqualified player.
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't have to take 2 years to determine.
No, what I'm saying is that Dabe no ball game.
Last Sunday.
And this
so I know say protest on Monday.
Yeah, so by now they
dispatch this.
But positive
no, but you don't have to they don't have to say America, then they will come and
no.
But we are
the wheel of justice grant slowly.
But it's
not
as much as justice delayed is also justice denied.
Yes.
So in fairness, I think that once I aka 2 games and a weekend, so aka 1 game.
1 game, yes.
So in order that the last games will be played in a very conducive atmosphere. This in all the 2 cases. Fast track case. If clubs be they want to appeal, then they can go ahead and appeal.
Exactly.
So it's very important. Say this every cases with normal dispatching.
Okay, I question patch where we.
Me my way because they be na ma babiem. Inti
Obiba.
Say go so mutu ne ba dia.
No, Obiba come.
Say time no.
Backing vocalist.
Yes, but Collins patrol the other two should be a 2 na me da ma no. Mame hwe na me nya ho adwuma me sira wo. Na onim say in there year.
So why?
So my 1 aka 1 minute. Collins any of the pictures that to be a 2 nya me so nya. Onim say in there year. Uncle Nat lie birthday.
Oh, sir.
Yes. Uncle Nat lie. Cinema manager Ignite Media. That is Metro Original TV and Red FM near then. Uncle Nat lie. Internet. Yebeko tele
ne. Sana wa kachiro.
Me shisha.
Okay, ene shisha ni ye.
Me shisha o se ko tele.
Na say obe yebe shisha no no adwuri egu.
Oh, sir. My friend
friend na ye hu se
my friend.
Enti owura Nat lie. Happy birthday enko enfa ema. Unse Maybon. Se me ye Maybon.
Oh, you bogo. So then
you bogo.
Okay. Very nice person. Very down to earth person. Yes. Uncle Nat lie in there. Any birthday. Yami shano na onye ne kese. And calling second one and so embra na ye na no so emu edu bobo. Second one in ye. We free a thing apple paping na we ni offer ye fe no Nana Ampoma Kubra the 4th. Nana Ampoma Kubra the 4th we di 80 years.
Nana da form
na ochina e na ye kwa akodi ni 1 week in 40 days ni edi abom into ocha mitutu ntuma na yakọ akodi ni 1 week any 40 days oye juma nahene of Asin Apimenim traditional area.
Asin Apimenim.
No sanso ye the busapenyi of Asin and do ejumana royal family. Ona papin mu busapenyi no. Inti the papin and an offer Nana Ampoma Kubra the 4th. Eda from Udu some potimo dia boys no. It don't no any Rubinjima.
Okay.
Say ni din pa no krans na obedi
hene no.
Rubinjima. Okay. Yes. Inti Nana Ampoma Kubra the 4th ochina ye nyina ye tutuntuma na akodi ni 1 week and 40 days no. Ewo ho. Inti na papin we papa kwa de wa bobra. Inti we de 80 years yes. And was also bobra. Inti we de a celebration of life more.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, celebration of life. Inti
Yanko just me yankomra.
Maminya birthday advance. Saturday.
Sunny.
So ni wa done for Gloria.
Yes.
Mrs. Dora Ameya ko ne mame. Na me ya do Saturday mama benya 80 years.
Wow.
80 solid years.
Wow.
Na ye stranger min shira be brain na hoodin e mama na enim se ma Saturday ye nyina e ba be gufi ona na che se ya jiji ye ni kama ti on behalf of Gloria eni ni kunu ena ne ma ena Gloria ni nuanom nyina no mama omo se omo ma o awoda pa na nyankopon koso ntoni shira nsu nguso.
Preview.
kwaku ansa atena se ope free eniema pa free things de kwaku pepa ofa wi no akasa hey free the bee beti kasa men kanchiro say free nso de e de bee pa beti kasa o download the betika app ne per 100% eye free bet ye de ma ente ko eye betika app ne so anase ko Google Play Store la obetimi a download eye betika app no ewo ho eye fast and convenient way to stake your bets. Call www.betika.com anase obe dial *263#. Terms conditions apply. Free the bee. And no every Betika app for her and almost same infamous. Almost same country say advert vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. Almost see we need and fear what do what you are. Mencha bet a addictive papa kwaku ansa betimi akachere wo. Yenkoi.
Another pay Emre Asanso se kwaku ansa Albright Ghana's 5-star. Men Jimeja ne fempono amana nsam kakra ma boabo no men bedwudwamo emfa mo kratiasefobia na no pay otie happy 98.9 FM. Yanshan samana se FM free and draw award ceremony chenchirencha ekoso ewo United Kingdom na a Football Writers Association Awards and ekoso na the most prestigious one a FWA Player of the Season no and John Cross and na pound for Oba Ghana nka bia ya papa ya friend Kwabena Eboa and Dano Oko UK so papa ya friend John Cross ono and da a Football Writers Association ano and ya fedi agro na ya pa abrantia ya friend Mo Salah for the third time no abemu ano etimi enya sa abaso body ne kama honoma ya de ho nsem ete ema na Mo Salah etimi agi sa abaso body no and retu dwase impempi no otaigia na hwa de ye pa se abrane no otimi agi edisi stress so no se feeling no very very special.
Winning this award, incredible. I always feel special winning this award. Winning something with the right person is special, and with that gap between you and the second, it's just incredible.
Na Andra Liverpool legend a yefen Ian Rush enso etimi ekopie mo ojubedi na say in fact ono ena yade sa award ne hye nsa ono so etimi present ne kama edema Mo Salah na no ena ebisa Mo Salah say ono ne relationship kra etisen ono so ono ne ntem de edamufo a enya fadi agro na ose ohwe goals ahodo a Ian Rush abetoto ede ama Liverpool boboko na ose in this modern era no ebeya dempa se player bi ebetime gyan nan so atoto sa no na on discredit no go sa wa share e de ama Liverpool ho na mum no kra modern football no defenders no ebu nua yie papa ene ne kakra Mo Salah enso e de atodwa na oto aso kire mu se enei ebe ya dempa se play bi ba Liverpool obetimi ahye go amana bro Ian Rush de no so.
To score that many goals when you play in the modern football is hard, but I don't take any credit from him. He's incredible. I think he's going to be the top scorer for the club forever. He scores too many goals, and we are, as he said, we have a great relationship.
Ian, me Kobe man kebi de enye kasakakra oni Mo Salah muntem etiseng.
Yeah, he's not far behind. You never know. He's got another 2 years, and if he does well, maybe another 2 years. That's what it's all about. It's all about competition and knowing more. When knowing Rami and everyone, they want to break records, and I'm a great believer. Records are there to be broken. It's always nice having records are there to be broken. I can't score any more goals. Mo can.
And then kaka Ian Rush and so eka erefa Mo Salah ho na no pay ye ball na won so wati bi ho na Mo Salah akasa e dia fa Ballon d'Or na e beba so nyame adoma December mu onu baby na ose season bi ani wo ba Liverpool wa bobo chen season we da Mo so kasa Mo kasa wa ba Champions League o season we dia edamufo a na o stand better chance nei obetimi age aya Ballon d'Or no ene ne kakra Mo Salah enso e dia to dwa yete sape ana anopaya yabopene ein slot oya manager edema Liverpool boboko na ebisa se what in ya mo no ono so mate no kre abemu ano hwe ne numbers ni mu nkone ba o deserve ye papa but o se football fans a mo ato ahwete e wo wiase afa na nyina no o mo nim se enyemo nkwa na wanya outstanding season na mom se wantimi anje this season kwa obeboa no ma next season wetimi anje
because it's completely true that he's had very, very, very good seasons at Liverpool. But this one probably stands out in terms of numbers. And if you add to that we also won the league, that would probably give him a fair chance. But fortunately for all the football fans around the world, he's not the only player that has had a great season. So I think we were able to watch many great football players this season again. But if there's ever a chance for him, it would be this season. If not, then he's going to try and push even harder next season. That's what I already know with him.
Carlos Vicens, third assistant coach Manchester City. Asoya unimse odidi Pepe Nasin kakra enya fedi agro ene intia Ebanese Sporting Braga hwebe at the end of the season kona wie on betimi apa sa papa yi no so abe take over as manager edema Sporting Braga bobo kono ewo Portugal. Na Enzo Fernandez na din komo ye bisa me say Enzo sisi a wo hwe number 6 row a obo ewo Chelsea asoya apart from player ben and obo position also oyada ni ye papa no say tia Pedri sa be mu an ho nketenkete a o si akan Arema Football Club Barcelona no say be mu an ejina na so ye papa ene ne kakra Enzo Fernandez and so akan e dia fa Pedri ho na no pay ye kan na so wati bi ho na Antonella aye Leo Messi ne wife na eno ena sentre for ebo pini ye bi sa ne say eba ne say na umma sebi Messia, what Jenny DJ Papa, our maba assassin so uncreti a social media accounts via and farm or so. Into tia yet show must say on crab no and one and other ten and mano or pese on the mano enya aya abrabo papa and intin or munyan creti any social media handles and farmer aya or momano and then a kaka Antonella and so edia tuja yadon sem at the emo mitoma esina kan adama Brighton and Hove Albion and intia urban say Bayern ascend contingent aba severally our Brighton and Hove Albion masoya abe monitor mitoma kweni asanyina so na intia bane se one shana Bayern Munich bobo konatimi atua 40 million euros adiama eye Brighton and Hove Albion na fempo no ometimi atabiri abrante no enso akopiemo ewo Allianz Arena ene kakra no so efromba Jean Laporta ani Deco yesi omani di abrante fe Luis Diaz echiye papa omo se omani gene ho papa dan kwa mebia no munya nka ometimi atabiri na ba na wabepiemo ewo eye Football Club Barcelona na fempo no oni Lamine Yamal mo enso abehia bomo ho na eno ana Einslot tia semna no se na basa aden kran hamo mo Lamine Yamal mo Rafinha mo Ansu Fati bu na gu bencha mo fo mo yehwe yanso yakoko be dia yan di ni ho agro no mo so mo right tabiri na ba na so me ni Lamine Yamal ho nti Einslot se ono so de ni Lamine Yamal ho nti omombra na efempo no omundin komo na omo hwe se ometimi aswap deal no ho no ma yere won sem ade ema Kevin De Bruyne say na Premier League no be si aka omo no 2 players we eno mumu dem papa Brana no Shoma emu din ye papa or sing Golo Kante or sit tank da abenwa ni muno ano ohye papa Samson Fabinho na nkan no sinakan edema Liverpool bobo no ono so any other player Kevin De Bruyne chema omomode mono ekon kan ye papa e won fifia fam ban English Premier League ma Osman Dembele officially League 1 for etmi announce ne se ono na ya top scorer of the season na abenwa no form Ukraine no ohye dodo na akase Ballon d'Or no kra likely says or UEFA Champions League na obetimi awura mu akogye ne kama ho nti ohwema wetimi age French League ano League A best player so wetimi age ho top scorer no or the account kama ya hwe anim se against Inter Milan no se Paris Saint-Germain etimi age kuruwa ne se Santana na che se abenwa ya friend Osman Dembele Dembus enso benya world best anesa ya don se ate Kylian Mbappe Lotin this season nyama nkoye amfa ma Real Madrid bobo no na enei officially ono ene ya pound say ono ene Real Madrid best player of the year 2024-2025 Rafinha enso etimi atlete na shiem as extending a contract with Barcelona bobo kono till June 2028 no apema no so ebetimi atena ho ene bobo kwa ye friend Barca enso edin komo ho officially Don Carlo Ancelotti bought the last game for Real Madrid Bobo Kono over this weekend. Na Obiba penalty said Osane Nkuku Nkaka e de akopiemu e Brazil. Na obepiemu no we ni abakwasem kakra kruwa hodra wetimi age 15 titles in 2 stints with Real Madrid no wetimi age ne kama 3 UEFA Champions League, 3 times Club World Cup waje, 3 times UEFA Super Cup waje, 2 times Copa del Rey waje, 2 times La Liga waje. NFM pono ode Super Copa di España and also etimi apeso up. Jade won some de amount unim se Emayon Champions League finals no koso nyame adom edechina ewo eye Estadio eye Avaladi ewo eye Portugal. Na unim se Arsenal boboko no ene Barca ene ekwakohia omema ne de omantimi anko finals Emayon de omayro huye papa amsa sempa benya bibi kakra de achiche ne yire eho na entia ba ne se Collins for pictures ne to so mami come up yase bonso anase kruwa ye de kwakosi so no akromphobia kowia akromphobia kowia kruwa na ye de kwakobo finals e kira no na enije se me ba ne se omo ye nyensa na omo kowia eye kruwa no na omuti wana ba ko se na boy ye boy krom Lisbon na efempu ne yegu kro nanim asese ne sense mfata wana ba ko fa chire ko de e na ode eye kruwa no esa ekoye eho ene ne kakra eno so efi ono ba ye bomu de amao ewo dwumadi no so now Bayern Munich unim se omayam ho konofe kono ayeso omo pe Florian Wirtz ayeso omo mpenu ne mu nkone ba eho no na ene intia ba ne se Florian Wirtz no wasoma ni agent say ene onko wremo ewo United Kingdom na fempo no onko pefie na se okopefie no so onpefie ben Liverpool what ya say eno na dodo na aka say wan hwa na abemu ano so etimi akopie mu ewo Liverpool asoye abemu ane de na ko ba Real Madrid and kebe bua ne ye papa Xavi Alonso ye wa no de ne baya na kebe bua but position obo no wan hwa ba na so ayeshi papa na yewura mkuma bi ewo NBA yenwura mu kitwa bi NBA ne sorry so na efem pono Prince Obiba Poakwa Brown Obiba JK enfa show no ento aso unim se NBA regular season up na wie ama yewura mu ewo eye conference finals no na owura mu Western Conference finals na say na tie Oklahoma City Thunder and Minnesota Timberwolves for and de abani o medical first series that na homachi yanda near monitor situation no second series no echo so game no ba na wie no na Oklahoma City Thunder for etimi basket 118 at the tie Minnesota Timberwolves for omo so etimi basket 103 ho intene o series lead na Oklahoma City Thunder and lead 2-0 eho na Shai Gilgeous Alexander esi form emeki 38.3 rebounds and efempono all the 8 assists no epeso na battle ne between Gilgeous Alexander and efempono Anthony Edwards nso etimi esi form ebon homodin ye papa man ni ntimi amboa Timberwolves wana inchono eko edemano na otimi emeki 32.9 rebounds and efempono all the 6 assists no epeso kama eho na season way dodo na kase MVP no emwa den papa Gianni Antetokounmpo and efempono Shai Gilgeous Alexander and efempono Anthony Edwards amemwe miensen na dodo na etepiomo na so NBA for the abetu just Shai Gilgeous Alexander and ampenifo etimi ayi ni se ono na ye most valuable player 2024-2025 season na abemu ano enya sa abasobode no okasa kakra yenkotie nsema or the two just to paper so na efempo no on trust be tintin na so amasa anti ni okani.
I should have wrote something down. I would like to start this whole, I guess, speech with just thanking my teammates. Like, I can't say enough how much you guys mean to me, and not only as like a basketball player, but like as to me, and not only as like a basketball player, but like as family. You guys, I know you family. You guys, I know you guys know, like we do everything together on and off the court. We go shopping, we eat. Like you guys are really like my brothers, and I really mean that. And without you guys, sorry, none of this would be possible. And I want you guys to know, like, this award is your award too. So thank you guys so much. Then I would like to go to the organization from top to bottom, Clay, Sam, to the organization from top to bottom, Clay, Sam, Coach, Donnie, to the equipment guys, to the weight room guys. You guys do an amazing job of allowing us as players to just enjoy basketball. And I don't think that gets enough credit. Like, we come in here, everything's laid out. All we have to do is play basketball and have fun and be kids. And I think that's why we've been able to grow the way we have. And thank you guys for that.
Okay, inti Shai Gilgeous Alexander and I attain a radiant seminar. Now, inti a banner set after £74 say ono and the most valuable player 2024-2025 season no and Ochilemu say Sabi fit we are achieving and kwa utimu say teammates na pomodin ye papa into wa pomodian akwaje gift basket defa Eddie Ama ni teammates no yes you worth over $10,000 not just say Osha basket now yes Rolex watch iPhone 16 Pro Max but 1 terabyte the only be and yeah brings guitar 2 eyes that 2 eyes
2 eyes
there's 3 eyes and what Eddie Ama or see Beats by Dre headphone and also and if you say custom Canada Goose jacket and also a woman teacher said and yeah for the agro crab join live on Facebook now who gift basket now I say you say supporting someone to be money supporting someone to be money and then they can also everyone on bar Obiba original so now yeah the amanon 7 SC
and no kwaku ansa Albright and out say odi amanon 7 no nyina brew no Enchebi oba betena se na odi kudi mre no aba. For the last time this season ye di kudi mre ebeba. Na kudi no eba dia na ye twa bia dibi na watwe awie ye pa na ye de awie season no kra. Kwesi asempa wa ha sanso na Jessica Fiamponsa wa enchebi akwa mejumo agima eba be kan yensa. Guys, yenko amanone Jesse.
Chaliba, I say mo serious ba uni. Enti sesi a Chelsea a J Cup for Europe. Tottenham so ababeji. Na da be na Arsenal ababeji.
Oh, West Ham crown so aje.
Oh, West Ham so West Ham so.
Last season omo Conference League.
Charlie na Arsenal ade no.
London ho as all can clubs.
Me can London clubs.
Crystal Palace in so aje FA Cup.
Say FA Cup.
Okay, oh can.
Me can Continental, you know. The FA Cup in there me can asempa bebem sisi.
And the Arsenal nyi bi. European trophy bia.
Eya rewo semu. Chelsea oba nansi ya Abramovich time ya na obabeji Champions League. Aji Europa. Aji Champions League biem. Na Arsenal invisible dieben na Henry na dien ni obubu dia kesi Beckham na dien na Sol Campbell na captain Tony Adams na Seaman na Jens Lehmann players Alexander Lep na so omu ndiku bia na diebe ya pa ni se wo mo arch rival Tottenham nansi ya yeah, Arsenal. But anything I can know.
Next season, the Omni on Bobby the betray Mumpoa papa. Do you know what I'm waiting for?
Not like that in a bed.
I'm waiting for Senka. First a year, first game of the season, and yet not London Derby or Emirates. Come on the cup on the Emirates. No, I bet you.
Na get fair.
As I'm perching you be Spurs for never 2 more Arsenal. It drew me so I'm a man to you.
But only Arsenal assembly I critical. But be more say see Arsenal memano. Oh, I Arsenal bema be one key attribute of a patient.
Yeah.
And they will continue to be patient. Kobe Jones num si omo abotrepa
because say obabi on na nanti de bia be dini one that say
so abotre
say from the beginning stage the
initial tolerate wa we ya
okwan obefa so no be kasa bia obehia o
say
obeya ti anto bo
ade no ewo mu dia no ufa brenya say o abotrepa ufa Kobe Jones abotre be
o dada okro dada want to see mu
say oti omo so anu asori di omo kosu nya abotre na ma Arsenal na cap no so dey every season be abebo omo say dey do so abo akoko no and so but because they have patience they will still continue to follow the club but Liverpool Florian Wirtz
yen kan twen ma me nko akwesi ho na
that Florian Wirtz are the one me discuss it Florian Wirtz is very important. What's it then?
The deal is not done. So what is there to discuss? The discussion will be centered on rumors.
It's not rumors.
And I don't want us to discuss.
What are you talking about? What is rumors?
It's rumors.
Kunya Oba na Shomba.
Oh my.
Debi Oba na say Omba.
Uncle baby, I know.
Debi Oba na say
Overhampton Wanderers player.
Oba na say, but clearly the deal is in the works, right? So we are all excited about Florent Wirtz. Say Oba Premier League. At least for you as a follower of the Premier League. So Nyaji. The only problem you have is that Oba Liverpool. That's the only problem you have. And that's why you don't even want us to discuss it. But
do you know something? Because Tamu Darwin Nunes by Basiyana Beyewa.
Debbie Darwin Nunes, yeah, Mamma, you see.
Say
Abutre.
Very optimistic.
Abutre pa. Florent Wirtz no or your generational talent too. Darwin Nunes assembly account wow. Florent Wirtz or your generational talent. Where you player be a what shane starts. Any said you see for dinner gra. Well, Baba be in fact or your marquee player and kasa. And Waba Ababe take Liverpool to the next level. Me pese last week me be yeah lineup you are saying. Me pese me say repeat this lineup. Me los kekes cause no Obiba.
Free Bournemouth.
Oh Obiba. Do you know it's almost wrapped up. It's just that it's almost ball last round of match near announce at the end. Frimpong.
Jeremy
Frimpong.
Right back.
Yes. Now when you're Konate,
so
Van Dijk.
Oh yeah, but you are just taking Robertson and Trent off.
Oh, Robertson there definitely na say Trent there traitor no. Traitor no ko. Traitor men but Trent. Traitor no ko. So traitor no onko. Okwa Mbappe ko hu the hu outcome. So on the onko. Me Trent crowd. Next season what you are going to see is that our fullbacks are going to bomb up. I bet you say Aziz Ansani Godfred Yeboah TV3 or Santi Kotoko. The fullbacks will join a lot. They will be more offensive. Into Gravenberg no say one more call forward. Now fi Konate ni
be far left na
absolutely na
right.
Konate ni Van Dijk on best split. Then Gravenberg will come in between as a three back or you know then okay money ni salad you know. Yes. Se ye babenya Kodigakpo any Salah. Na so kai Roberto Firmino. Florent Wirtz. Asho. You league no. League no. Florent Wirtz you didn't shirt be man no pe. As I say all the other clubs must kiss the league goodbye. Now Florent Wirtz 22. Africa. The ball boom.
Has he proven himself or your top talent?
Absolutely. But I said this is a generational talent.
I'll bet me affecting in the Premier League proper.
I am telling you. And more especially all ball under such an intelligent coach. Like Anslot. Obabe improving more. Because me sure say Liverpool and Tiska Keke and Koma Leverkusen say they will know what to do with him. And for me, I think that this is a reborn. If FSG is able to pull this off, this is a reborn FSG. So when him say under normal circumstances Liverpool and Co. having discussion about Florent Wirtz and Liverpool and part of. I mean, they won't be part of the conversation. But it's shocking the way FSG has. It's a reborn FSG, and I think that usually Ryan Sheik, other French players now you're improving. But look, hey, it will be a fantastic signing if it is that they are able to pull it off. Still, the rumor is that Bayern are still leading. Or the Omo press no and spread this Romeo
Latvia and so you know
but Latvia is not Latvia is not.
As Mami Kwasempa so Asempa share interesting games the English league in my end the weekend way Bournemouth and Leicester we say game no hwe nim ebi abomo no be person be basro kakra on be wini na ebi omo dey apɛ places be in Europe. Fulham ene Manchester City key one pa Wolves ene Brentford enye hwe. Nottingham Forest ebetena fi omo ni Chelsea sa game wey ene e ma Chelsea mo Europe next season no sa game wey ma Chelsea mo Europe. The Manchester United nso ni Aston Villa sa game no ene be ma Villa akọ Europe abo Europe yes sa game wey ebe ma Villa abo Europe season wey. Southampton ni Arsenal and ehwi ni ho. Newcastle enso ene Everton no eno ene be ma Everton etimi a finish ahead of Chelsea. Liverpool enso ene Crystal Palace eno de hwi ni mu ho. Omo ana no say maji league. Okay, wanu na mo de beje. But mo anso na mbebo Community Shield. Sa two clubs here ebo Sunday omo ana bebo Community Shield ba ku wini Premier League ena ba ku wini enti eno nso no eno na be deny Liverpool of winning their only the only trophy on be winning in 2025-2026 no. Crystal Palace be deny omo eno East Town so any Western United ebebo. Tottenham Hotspur there omo no still on benya hangover enti ade on betena fie ema Brighton akwachi omo egu omo bebre o isan se omo no omo recover after say omo ye the best club in North London enti omo achi Manchester United yes the best club in North London ahead of their rival Manchester United Manchester United kabako emo nisu ebrion pa Isaac Asempa so hwe league na league log no hu pa o hu ye papa minim se wa hwe clubs we mu Arsenal was 71 me mo Liverpool de no omo de omo agededa anti Arsenal kra me mo ba hwe third no Manchester City was 68 points. Newcastle at the fourth was 66. Chelsea at the fifth was 66. Aston Villa at the sixth was 66. Nottingham Forest and so at the seventh with 65. Into Forest Chelsea omo eba benya 68. And Manchester United and so Aston Villa Manchester United omo so ba benya 69. Na Newcastle so ashe Everton na omo so enya 69. Enti at the end of the Sunday no Newcastle eba be di third na Manchester City aba be di fifth. 1 2 3 4 5 na chese omo clubs na be make no Liverpool, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Newcastle and Nottingham Forest. Isaac Asempa.
Okay, maybe I will go find you.
Yes.
Just 1 minute. In Italy for decided the winner of their league. Italy. In then decided the winner of their league. So
and the one game will
no 2 games. The two teams they are playing their games at 6:45 tonight.
Tonight.
Yes, Inter Milan, Como, Fabregas, Como. Na Cagliari so
and Napoli.
Napoli Napoli akobo.
It was Stadio Armando Maradona stadium.
Yes. So congratulations in advance to Napoli for winning the league.
And no say anything.
Only 1 point. They'll be Cagliari.
Okay.
And I don't see even Inter beating Como. Unless Fabregas plays all year Kokwas, I don't see Inter Milan beating Como.
It's a walk in the park for Inter Milan.
Inter for no munye husao. Inter amun see people me.
Obi omo yi Barcelona free Champions League mo no. O si omo.
But Barcelona only games on losing in the Champions League. This is only games on losing in the Champions League. Are they impregnable? Are they unbeatable?
Yem pese ebechinto de kasa.
Yes, so have you seen Como play recently?
Como?
No, but I don't actually think that Inter can beat Como today.
Okay, we will see.
Inter amunye overly dominant and impressive sao. Oh. So my main congratulate Napoli for winning the Serie A today.
Squadetto no more winning.
Oh yes, easy. Now on Sunday, Premier League, so I'm not sure a lot will change. Most of the home teams will win. including Nottingham Forest. City will win away to Fulham.
Against Fulham.
Nipa must me more by Chelsea for.
Ombedi.
When say Chelsea for 7 better on the your Bible nim pay.
Enche bia ne enche bia.
I say when you be who kena.
Moses.
Our 9 party.
Ensi ho.
Chelsea for the most of Champions League. Why Sunday 5 p.m. be we no. Na omuni Champions League nim. And the be yakra Wednesday.
Ombedi be 8.
Na dey yakra be the be yakra Wednesday. Na betis as so asho.
Na chese omo anko ba bi.
I know na bunife premature
ejaculation.
Okay,
me that.
Ube we say ade na ebin but na fanche.
Eno eye Isaac Asempa.
But Kwame. You see football.
Kwame Juma Asempa kan.
I dey defend football. So I dey defend football. Ebedu we say yetwem.
Esi etwa football mo e wo wiase.
Yes.
Can ebetimi esi entimi.
Oh, one day ebetimi esi. What football does to people? The football to me ye nipa. The football dey ye Kwame Juma.
Aden.
Midweek we no me hu bi da. Me nim say na me say United ni o.
Kwame Juma Ajima.
Me nim da.
Kwame Juma Ajima. Ebi say o ye Arsenal. Ebi say o ye United. Ebi say o ye Barcelona.
Two teams and me nim say o dopa woni wi ase. Barca any Arsenal. Now Arsenal, yeah, I mean that's Kwame. No crepa.
Kwame Juma Ajima. You were need to change and obeka baby a club.
No. But na say Kwame onim say asema make no memwa. Ono admit akire me nkomodie mu. Enti we de kukuwa mu asem na me de atodwa. Say Kwame Juma Ajima. Uba ni local club dey so obi ani. Aha. Oko eya, oko England eye Arsenal. Ni tima o topa eye Barca. Enti se won se Kwame social media those times na Barca any ade or bom echi a eye ya nko a. Eye bleeding nko a.
No, but said the obo Manchester United if say the Okano is the case they said the obo Manchester United echi no e kire say na man or Manchester
only Manchester
no their prof is mistaking the man you for Arsenal
David
because on that day na mo boy Champions League way Kwame Juma was so beaten and so hurt that comment are ultra crap on social media no mistakes be brave.
Ule da
onu si de nka se chire ni onye mistake
anya nwa nti I say Prince me say me club say club be bobo Manchester United bobo the only thing I do to throw them if I'm not a United fan I will throw them. I'll not be concerned about whether the team is good or not.
Kwame enjoys good football.
Oh, forget about that.
That's the other thing.
So Manchester United spent 72 million on Rasmus Højlund and 55 million on that. And I'm saying, no, Kwame, there's a mistake. 55 million now, what you know? It's another comment.
Okay.
You comment here. Okay. And I see two very useless players who are completely a waste of space. In fact, if you have no affinity.
If you know Kwame, typically, clubs, Liverpool say, Darwin Nunes, Nancy Nebia on tourism. But our father will do this as him to try.
Okay.
Only I couldn't let you know.
Kwame Juma Ajima. Yemfa group be Antonchen. England no support to club.
So the comments under the post, you know.
Oh, Asempa, only politics. Yamani can't somewhere.
I'm saying that if I got it wrong, he misled me.
Okay.
Because the comments under the post, including Sheikh Tawfiq, I say, why are you crying, Kwame?
Okay.
I saw that.
Okay. Otiha Kwame.
Okay.
Me pacho. Ye ko England. O support to club ben.
Ti se me ya no.
Okay. Eye we ana se we. Enye kasa tintin bia.
Me kasa tintin. Say ye di nkomo.
Me pacho ana.
Okay, so onim David Seaman.
Yes.
Onim Lee Dixon.
Yes.
Onim Nigel Winterburn.
Yes.
Onim Steve Bold.
Any oya Arsenal.
Onim Tony Adams.
Any oya Arsenal.
Okay.
Eno ano no. Esi wa. Enti oya Arsenal. Enti sa Arsenal bleeding na ya odi the Bayer Manchester United. Who said, I didn't ya.
Okay.
Or
the difference between me and Abia, my other colleagues now more fraternity. No. Me, you know, to say you be a, to say you was not me, you know, sir.
But who was not?
Yes,
okay.
But I don't talk about it. Yeah. I don't, because like Prof said, was it me Abia the only one in a year? Me go 2 teams, so I follow Arsenal and I follow Barca, and I have sympathies towards them.
No,
can't discuss it.
Any mean to me to say me Manchester, AC Milan.
Oh, okay.
It's me. I don't
really
AC Milan
talk
because
about
me mommy club and AC Milan.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
time and Milan.
Milan and yes. My hatred for Carlo Ancelotti. 205.
Liverpool share.
I've never forgiven him.
Chemo, Charlie, you hold me down, and I'll forever be grateful. You know, since you show me to soccer bet, I see grains. Talking of good cash out, fast payout, high odds, and total odds accumulation, bro. It they go on for this side, Charlie. That be high for day. I be you know that, bro. Soccer bet they do the most. Them my interface they catch me. Smooth navigation and easy access to all the sports games through any virtual games you choose. SoccerBet has all you need as a punter. High odds on pre-games, live games, and interesting virtual games to instant virtual games as well. Don't be left out on all of this. It's a good thing you join the fun side. Make the right choice today and enjoy all the goodies that comes with betting with SoccerBet. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18. Gaming can be addictive.
TV, I ask you high sense. In 2032, me check it to him. I copy na Cassium 110-inch display. And now your laser TV lineup. If you 100, I copy 150 inches. Screen size out pebia. High sense will be the mount. High sense TV. Oh yeah, ni free wa. Fan kasa. Yeah, ni say High sense TV. Ocean plan da from pra. Ubehu. Our seamless connectivity. Bluetooth, HDMI, RCA. Ni bi wo. High sense smart TV. I'm browsing. Streaming. Auto high sense TV. You about 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Effective 28 May. Acopin 8 June. A high sense television promo. Ya tete so mama we say who and you high sense everyday prices for everyday people.
Anamonto bi a wutu ye no wo de kire me kwan so na mpo wa akonya so obeko nanso wo tena ase emame enije ne sere a wo de maame no wo de maame bre a na me hia ne kese pa papa ye hero me papa ma ho odene so o papa ye papa kora ono nko na hwe wo ana anase o wo papa bi e wo abrabo mu a wodomo ebo a wo ginaye se wo papa ye hero kire ye die ntia your voice note fafa 0538-591-314 na kire yen ene Ghana fo nyina die ntia o papa eye wo hero kayo sedabia die nasem bedimu a Ghana fo beji atomu no ye wa kyede a na wotwe na wieye sa onya kro no ebetumi anya
we fafa ye hero insanse
we eye omre so betumi ato asasemi so Happy FM's Papa Ye Hero, celebrating extraordinary fathers this Father's Day.
Emmanuel Fusuapia atenase ote se fonton from near tumpan no esudia na eye omamu hansem Mr. Fusuapia emre eye odia
Meda Sebrana so Obiba Poakwa Brown ode umre ne kakra e de amamsem nwura mu e wo yemman mu nsama woro no nyina ye de beguo mamenka wo nation so se enei na watwe wie na be kikim e be gege because eye league no kona wie ya ne sa eno ntino sade ho nsem esitie nyina no yaboa no any coaches no ekasa ahoro nations FC player Richard and so den nsem kakra ti to just answer na Kasim Menga kasa Karim Zito de odim say den obeka ene oni baabi ani Gold Stars no sa match no so ho asem kese pa Harrow Folk ede enso bekoso ene na yebehwe na ni nyina no yede ho nsem atumi aba the lanku for the first time for some time now papa nakasa na ensem I don't know wapone out ni nyina no so me de beba ewujimadi we sesu pacho de bia meka se ene yese obi o fruit apa no ye piano sanso ena danta sika wom na ye danta enu nti no se ye didwuma so na se ekoyi a ye high sense na etimi ade ewuramu ewo local news ahoro no me pacha obomade na channel so se high sense aso ye na 32 inch ye color TV laser one pa ekosi ye 50 inches na wo de apa na ni some say sa TV wo de hwe baller ase ye player ni gina wanim enya asem keto a say 3D bi na ba so na special na manfo hye no sa na laser television no etie omu wi a na fridges ahoro na aba na omu de aba sleek one no ya ewo door handle ba ko a me pacho smooth one don sa epia na friwa emu se tabrabambo yiri na enya asem keto a koku ansa o performance pa adwuma so a wodinti wakwaji bia besi ho ene wa enti se wardrobe enti man drew ha omunim se latest wardrobe ne so na so no fridge high sense for ene amana timi sa ne ma no me pa cha so bomode ne tu anamon eko enya de kra entwetwa onase enwon twetwede me pa cha de hia ene se obebomode na afi wakakopia utu anamon a aso ewe nyina obehu omo amahia East Legon Accra Tudu, La Paz, Bachona, North Industrial Area, Nafe Junction Mall, Achimota Mall, West Hills Mall, and at Telecom 21, and the Committee 25, you know, me pacho, and they broadcasting so no omo ewo. Kumasi, Ukota no so, and Afe Kumasi City Mall, I am Bronum ewo tafo, me pacho, a honina no so, no, do one so, or Miami, you know, ubetimi ehu omo afi ukopie mo takra de takwa sunyai tamale hohoi obwasi mankasim me pacho ni nyina no ene koforidua no omaso no de won kan no one ho eji ura wa say the price list here e won kan kumase no sa pepepe na tewo obia na wo so wo 0302550000 ebia na komo bi ho a matimi no watwetwe a na watimi ene omo edi egita ye be free sam no ase na ye free sam no ase dia ye mfra se free Accra Hearts of Folk aso ye watara Abubakar say unim say ene Hearts of Folk eso ne Accra Lions bebo ani ne na ehon nsam no na papa yi akasa wo kyerem kyese wagiri ye pass se wo petimu a wo attack ne very sharp na ekọ animu pa dia eye team a ye frɛ no Accra Lions enti omo kɔ sa match wem no be den na so no ombe go all out.
Because of we are playing against one of the prolific attack between one of the good attack and one of the good defense in the Premier League. So the Friday night at the time we are playing for a club. Maybe some of your fans are doing the work. Bringing the players from the fans to play. For the fans, and the fans have seen good things when you win or you lose. Accept, say these fans also criticize. So the criticize is not insult or non-lie.
Where ayen someone, Papa, your friend Watara Abubakar, has of coach 82 ja. Now we and Madame Vicentia Edoku. Oka e mana suye omo supporting has of folk pa ekosra mama we ka ho no waka che supporters ne say enei edru ba bia ya omunya abote no mo ka de pole de no etimi esi ye no ompese sa de ne bi besi enti otu ne other supporters ne for say omo fa ni Gianco Park ade bi wo hokra na omunya abote referee ana say empo no ade bi koso na eche a omunya abote nipa dwumadie edru ba bia ya omunya abote na omo fa enwura matches ne
who is and even the younger teams, Division 3 now, we're still seeing oligarchism. So, a message I what my supporters and say, Bush and Fuy, it's a cost stadium. In a referee back can be no your fans are na yam brefi, na yam benyankwa. Na bo abucheni na almost a referee's pride, you are Kuyi and so. Almost supporters ne ATC Parkers nti stress sadi pese be hu biom e wo Ghana ha nti message a medema supporters na
we sama mame Vicentia Doku 82 dwa ofiri ono na so mame ko managing director Ankasa Dela Anku Abrantia no fine boy papa Manchester nyina wakodi dwuma wo pen ɛna House of Folk akɔfa no ɛsɛ ɛyɛ managing director papa yi ɛbaeɛ no nokora sɛm ne sɛ wɔntaa nkasa ɛwɔ nneɛma ho ɔdi n'adwuma no ɛwɔ background na nano ɛna wohwɛ sɛdeɛ nneɛma sisi yɛ kɔkɔ azadafo yi kɔyɛ nneɛma ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛna nne yi aberanteɛ no akasa wɔkyerɛ mu kyɛ sɛ House of Folk no ɔmo bɛtoyɛ no ɛnhyɛ da nyɛ tim a na ɛkameyɛ sɛ gyina ne nan so saa berɛ no a ɔmo baeɛ no na deɛ ɔɔka ɛne sɛ nne yi ɔmo nya abotrɛ supporters no ɛyɛ rebuilding ɛna ɔmo ɛyɛ na ɛduru baabi a wonya ne saa wofra se a ɛyɛ nkakra nsa na wafra du soro wobɛka yɛ last season no na ɔmo battle relegation wɔ sɛ this time ɔmo battle relegation nti ɔmo nya abotrɛ na ɔmo nhwɛ sɛ nneɛma ɛbɛtumi akɔ nkan ɛwɔ team no ho.
That simple, sir. Just with your recruitment, I said this and I said no. I think, sir, we are going through a period of our time. I said we are now rebuilding, and I will take time. So because you say BR, we can have banana or China, or it's not club in your allies. We have even clubs are almost like Man United, and they're still going through that period, and they are still going through it, right? It means that what us folk need is stability. A period that say we're painful. Even if you want to build, but at least you see the progress every year. Until last year, we're fighting relegation now. This year we're not fighting relegation. We're actually comfortable now. We're fighting for the top. 1 or 2 years to rebuild that. Patience and we understand. But what we do is every year you see that progress and we go from one to the other to the next. And again, fans is be patient because if we don't go through this period, like I say, you are learning to run, but you haven't even crawled yet, you haven't walked yet, right? We need that time to go through those processes first, and then you see a much healthier club.
Director Edema Accra House of Folk Boboko managing director na this ansem no edi tu dwa owie no wanyina ho awaso eduru ba bia eya na niema edin na so no nim se emu odin se de ya mayemfa pinche ne basa ye chaos no entimi enwuram because adeketua bi ebetia trigger e ma adekese etimi aba nti obo supporters no kokko.
We can start something, and we keep saying say ye beginning entertainment and yes say by say we should know say we can do something but not to the point of violence. Into the answer we encourage people say enjoy the game moment na some football na any to kwasem bia in film and bobia even it hurts the sport, it hurts the brand, it hurts ideas they try to be improve on because and yet 750 now my life's at stake, which I say, no, we are still working on those sort of things, and I think we had the security protocols now by now. I think they've done quite a lot, sir. And yet, a case of ultimate court, the safe zones near identity, it's getting better. But eventually, like happening in the UK near we'll kick it out.
We and someone ora I in front of Dela Uncle 8 minutes to dwa yakwe anim no yakọ mo akrival Kumasi Asante Kotoko asye almost so den sam kakra bi abane no ye Karim Zito trene e de ma omo ba ye de no krasa me se onya ndincho adwuma na obo e na Karim Zito e kasafa ni players no going ahead of a year match a omo ne babia ni Goal Stars e be bo no che se said the name si kono ne players bi ho introduce you omo game ni mu ahyase omo last match omo boy players ni bi so ehwe for now okasa for injury situation ne mrantia na apomuden ho nsem.
It's like last week we brought him to the bench and I gave him some few minutes to play just to make him ready for the game. So I'm very happy that he's back. The normal ones we had were on entry, meantime. Apart from that, after the match we played on Sunday, luckily we don't have any injury situation now.
And so yes, we are so. Match na kasa mukuru na game na kasa na edi o esa so mo no my match so mo so person mo league no eti openi babia ni Goal Stars game no ese so wagitumi ye pass be match a edi papa esa so person mo win league no omo kotoko so person mo make statement e wo league nim na omo stand competitive e wo omo league a omo ebo nim enti match no e be edi but omo ko all out na fe omo timi awura sa match no anyam kunim di ana se bibia free.
That is question trying to win the league. So definitely they will never sit down for anybody to stop them from winning the league. And we are also want to be competitive in the quest for the league. So definitely it will be very tough for both of us. It won't be easy. It will be very tough for both of us. Even though they star advantage, because if you are going to play at home, we really have the advantage more than the person coming. But that will not deter us from coming in for. But we should admit it, we are going to meet one of the best league of one of the best teams in the league on Sunday. They are very good and they have more advantage by playing at home. So we double our tax seriously in meeting them. So we are preparing towards that.
We and Sama Ora Karim Zito, Tene de Mom, finally, and our chess who, or players, no said you must see a phrase here. Esia and then buy into the philosophy in tentem no musiadiano no crescent neniaji
started with somebody and I like their attitude of learning because when the only thing in learning is you learn to listen and listen to learn, and they are doing it to the highest so I'm very happy that they are coping with the way I want them to play, and they are doing their best, and I'm very happy to see them play like that. Well, I like good football. I like good football. My philosophy is adding beauty to good scoring, and I saw it last, and then I was.
We and someone Ora Karim Z22 Giant Fio now for young call 1 hour no more Ashanti region Nations FC and no so I want some now Nations. Kasim Mengo a coach no ekita team no was say omone samates no ebe den pa is as the Nations na gas so mo pre say league no ometia GB eti match no nim say ebe den na so no yes omo ye bia na omo hwe so ometia di nkunu mo be is as samates a good side.
Preparing for the match, no? America is a formidable team, very good side. So we're preparing to mark them here because we need that win to maintain our league. At all, we are playing normally. We do sack our players, so that pressure doesn't come on them. We sack them out for such situation. So I don't think you may say there's some pressure, but we will manage the pressure.
Where and someone Nations FC coach Kasim Mengo. Baby abesere kona Bechem United team pass over no na okita na we no na kwada na say the player I friend Richard Danso so den sam kakra etu dwa so ne nuanom nya no mabọ mutimu po awe adwen gubo so se kwan bi aso no so mutimi di nkunim no nya sa 3 points no.
We take 3 points over here, and me and my friends, all of us, we are preparing for the game. Because if we win that game, it's gonna be good for us to maybe. I'm telling the supporters, we will need them over here if God will Sunday. But we are going to score and win for them. That's the only thing I will say. We need them.
We and someone Abrantie Richard Danso 822 ja. Yemfi oni yemfi ani nchemu ewo. Young Apostles any Heart of Lions any Heart of Lions who's on between at league nibi and sans the points no very close then no and Ura Bashir Hayford and so ayetene at the club no watch him much they say ojidi pass almost your contenders eti bad India so no so moko e kofa win no try as o metianya sa e win no na abo mama to stay on top.
We need some points to still be in contention of the league. So the expectation is that we try and get a win there, and then 3 yellow cards people, and then 1 injury. So 3 people will not be with us. We have to hope that they are.
We and someone Ora Bashir Hayford and also Ekita Heart of Lions the two Krakra and Emmanuel Ofori. And so HS on what you say Heart of Lions no mukita no so no muhia so mbewini as players no omomo omutimu po no mutimi emfa nko omanim
because the first one is ya mama be na big so you want to win it, you know. I say we need how much we need.
We and someone utimi the two ja na ma memfa league table no entudwa na feminya na men sorry so Nations FC and they can 57 points be any goal stars at us you know or 56 points Heart of Lions toss me and 54 points Asante Kotoko tosso and 54 points now for Heart of Folk tosso numa 49 points so kwase on my relegation training teams now Accra Lions 16th position with 35 points minus 4 goals Legon Cities at also me bra penny omutim no at also do so afidi amzamoko na omo our 25 points minus of 21 goals na face Waterman Football Club omo de omatwem asibenti obi a one no match bia one points no free and also ehon sensem eno na memfa tuja se enei ukokopie mu ewo Kumasi Asante Kotoko ene has focus here asisi ya na omafrase eyo mu recruitment tentem sa yesi enei omafa player ba kumienu bi se kwan bia so no omutimi nya sa amranche na ometia Samates Abrantia your friend or a 98.9 Alidu. Aha. Mohammed no almost quite be as no munyana or more a bit to me edeno ako eho na fi omonena akusia kan no ya has focus ya na fi kumasi asante koroko enso esi omunya Evans Oseusu a ono so omope eno ne the latest etimi koso two teams yi aso ye ewo ehonom emre team infancy na Obiba Poakwa Brown utumi na ade maame no upone maame no saje wade na afifa high sense everyday prices for everyday people omo eniema na woto a eboa ma wote wanyina mahoden so kama pa papa no no papa no no papa no no papa no 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 papa no no ankasa Polita is everywhere durable and authentic stronger brand you can trust Polita we get some more Rambo and get some more super and the Polita we did Polita papa no no papa no 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 papa no no papa no 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 papa no no ankasa always the best.
Etoda, wo kontimi do champagne pa, nanso wo sike kura wo no. Na ye juice e na betumi ato. So, so pese wo kura mre kura sika, na udwumadi a wudie, wonum a wonim dwumadie no. Etimi dima wo e wo bra bode emfidie a esefata edi dwumane dia. Ene ha ho kura. Isanze e-productions. Ya be sort you out. Freyen. So open studio and production equipment rental. Emfidie a ye di twa sene ahodo nyina no. Ye betimi dibia famo. Corporate and social videography. Se wo di dwumabie a wo pese otwe egun homa so. Freyen. TV commercials, se wo ton wo niema na pese amanfo ehunu e wa kasamfoni so. Freyen. Documentaries, freyen. Photography, any live streaming, se wo twamfoni kama pa. Anaze wo di dwumabie na pese brekro no mu a obi biara etimi hunu. Freyen. Why nyum na pese oya nyum no ho akasamfoni a freyen. Jingle, IVR, any voiceover production, freyen. Short and long film, freyen. Yetetefon humanie 0242 755 323 ana 0302 254 858 ana se hwie kira kwan ye wo Asylum Down ye ben Happy 98.9 FM. E-Productions, capture the moment.
Over. My tether to my trip. 175.2. Apply 5 over. Over France at Paris. My chop Paris to win. 1 over. Scanner Sports. My chest sport. Was actually to account. I have for the market over. Juventus win. Last minute, Mama Stuttgart show over. I scanner over. Over. My tether to my trip. 175.2. Apply 5 over. Over France at Paris. My chop Paris to win. 1 over. Scanner Sports. My chest sport 2. Was actually to account. I have for the market over. Juventus win. Last minute, Mama Stuttgart show over. I scanner over.
Boy, this is bet no. Opa. Could just say players no. Omo de just ne bebo ball no. Bako besha singlet. Aba betina park no. So now na bet na say. Start upu de opa twa na say refin de wese ne bedi. But trumpet da no ko no de ba. Obedi aye huhuhu.
Me feel can't so tise me wu na enye bibia chacha na kumi wai. Bet na kumi. Na ye di me fucking me do nyame. Hi.
Yo bro, so this is how we stake the bet.
I'm staking for PSG straight win. PSG first goal. PSG over 30.5.
Yes, me go to bet yo. Yes, me throw. So let me say me go to scale kunso maminya. Stop. That's right. I just
Happy 98.9 FM enchebia ye de kudimre ebebro for last time this year and this season ye de kudi ebeba na omo a ATN nenso omo abrenya social media omo hwe no na ye posti wo ho a na motwa pa enti Collins mpacho mame kudi mre no na ye nhwe se de kudi master tenase ya anisa enti se kudi master nya tenase kim na ne ye babi diska enti yenkoi kudi master
ene de wa ngafa preparation ana
Debi yanko
wa sorry for you
yanko First game, Como, any Inter Milan.
Yeah, can't share a team for say, and then a games they chassis.
Yes.
We say usually Saturdays and a chassis, but we share the nature of the series. Now.
Happy FM 98.9.
Inter Milan, there was so many numbers simultaneously. Until then, two teams in airborne. Como Inter Milan, Inter. Only option be than to win. Napoli only option be than to win. Sir.
Na asempano bet no ni mu there because that Tottenham any Manchester born no see obenyanka ono nko ade obetwa no
both teams to lose.
Kwame asempa say both teams to lose. Any betting.
Real Betis and Valencia home team over 0.5. Real Madrid and Sociedad over 2.5. United Aston Villa.
So away, yes, away win. Edema Villa. And 5 games and they abrewi. Cha ne dibi pa. Pacho we us.
Nyank kamen.
Pacho kambo muna yenhwe. Enti Inter eba koshe komo. Oye den ya Sansona Napoli so betnefi na washe Cagliari no the G League, you know. Real Betis and Valencia
home team over
0.5 and Real Madrid and Sunni Real Sociedad no kire say enye den ya 2 goals and 3 goals 3 more goals ebepie mu e was a game no and Manchester United there obetena Old Trafford na Villa abehye ne ba mi no ana miensa eno ena e Chelsea more Champions League next season. Enti papa. Enti eno Mayena kwaku ansa all bright. Mayena na sepa na yentie we na yemra.
From Japanese coach to American there. CEO. Accra so look. Ko kemashi wo ba wo chotele. Koke mashi woba wobu, jotele. Koke mashi woba wobu, jotele.
Phobia.
Masters.
Never say that.
Masters.
Phobia.
I'm telling you, Continental Club Masters, CCM. Onyeo.
Ma yenchia owura kwaku eye anido ho ono e na ote se odo has papa the former boss Nyamemfa Nekra NCA His Excellency John Evans Atamios no so ye has ni mapa enti kwaku ni ye adwuma mfie bebre kwaku nso ye has ni Kwame Jumo Ajeman ba ne se na mode Wow Stars Legon Cities eco relegation.
What a question. You knew me that say but that's so near kwenya ade ama me se me nkasa wa fidi ne so. Football in the relegation. Said the obey or partner so. Yes. Unfortunately, no. The other time I made match be about 31 matches. 31 matches, no winning now, being 93.
More 25.
Out of the 31 matches, Niyan emu 25, which is less than a third of the 93 points. So purely on the evidence of that,
Happy FM 98.9
anywhere in the world. And, you know, at this point, like I always say, it's not about blaming someone. Say win a year and I win a year and I win a season win and we buy and all those things are immaterial at this point. And see, for us as a club, no. I mean, after Monday match now, officially a confirmation about relegation. We've accepted that. Say Niema, yeah, whether internally or whether on the pitch, and uncle and the could do something. So the most important thing they say, CC, no 3 matches na kano. What whether you like it or not. Into 3 matches na can yebebo. And then at the end of the season, no, we'll start our preparations to play in the Division 1 and then hopefully you beat me and make a return back to the league division as quickly as possible.
Kwame, after her, the way forward. Okay, so move zone 1B.
Yeah.
Mobile zone 1B. And our aim, no, zone 1A.
Yeah,
okay,
so Happy FM 98.9.
Yeah. Zone 1A. Wow.
Abanisa.
Jesse, how do you feel about Wow Stars, Legon Cities, back to the Division 1 league, Zone 1A. First, Nanka is Zone 1. We all know the reason why I 1 and A and B. I hope they will not be in oblivion for too long.
Very sad. Sad in the sense, Wokano, Omoye Ghana the Premier League champion.
Yes.
And the facts.
When 2015, 2016.
Yeah, when it turned Legon cities, we share the bars around the team, the razzmatazz, around the team. Na kwanya omufasu diom juma. I mean, this is a club I know.
Happy FM 98.9.
Emma sono, Emma omuho fepa.
When the shame,
Eba stadium.
Medical
na oshe casa na idiom wenim so mo ko stadium. Almost the excitement be by me kaipa say Legon cities ni Asante Kotoko Accra. It was a sight to behold. Say the key thing with some of these things, so funding. Say funding. Won't say we're a businessman. Na udo sika eshe baby na say emfaso on share ambaswa. And I say wunya the kind of profit that you think you are pumping into the club now. Obviously, Emma will interest anywhere you will focus as shifting. And yes, we focus shifted totally from the investment. But once once all this cash baby, and scanner all this money is kaketwa. Now say emfaso biamba league now obo sponsor nim league obo so be to me ko break unim die beba. Nyoma nsem bebre nti as a whole businessman no, I mean you tend to lose, sometimes even official dom at FA decide to target a particular club because the executives and as a club non be a casatia FA, all kinds of things. So as there are a whole gamut of issues are brought together for a businessman to sort of think about his investment again and decide to divert his investment to. I mean, it drew a particular portion now Legon cities. Clearly, players cry no munti omuka. They got to that point, because primarily we invest infrastructure into the obe say obe usika no so kakra na odi akwakọ she baby a infrastructure beba. So na fi we no
what the question baby infrastructure ba se na odi bia ba ha.
Debi tie.
Na wo jane sa na untua players ka.
Debi. I think that sometimes we think that the Ghanaian businessman is like the Nigerian businessman or the businessman in South Africa. This economy cannot be compared to the South African economy. It's bigger, way bigger. And you can invest. Boy South African League, PSL now. Sponsorship money go clubs. You think about it. We need South African League now. OGI. So we need Ghana Premier League. OGI. Who bought Ghana Premier League now? As look, club owners are almost bought Premier League. Say almost share the realities but it's for the fun of it and for the sake say nkrofo ma ehyeyensa nti yam wo de said the tibia yam bo modern say ebebo because there is seriously and it's something that you can your Premier League no e bibia e se ehwe ni yie pa because look Premier League awo boa you keep spending money but sebi sponsorship kura ebi mba. Edding pa ano she. Say one will say and carefully watch Division 1 league. Omo Division 1. Omo pre omo wan so meba premier. Omo ba no masanko. Because zone 3 omo ye boss ye omo ball around. Oba Premier League eso ko tamale. Eso ko BA one kwa obeko be miensa.
Oba ko dru doma.
Obeko century obeko Samurai Boy.
Obeko Samurai Boy.
So and sa trip no se Kwame or ye no the omo cost transport cost nko fuel nko auto fuel nko club neto players are ye campion ye tu ko mu didi anopa. Look, it's not easy. It's a huge financial drain on we especially say one person pen a club now. And that form enti yen hwe say womo Premier League no ye be bo omo ni aso omo asen kakra because look by making sure say ye be twi. I mean, how is it difficult say Ghana Premier League up to now yen to me sponsors? How difficult is it? How difficult is it?
They will tell you say getting a sponsorship in this economy is a very, very difficult job to do. Yeah.
But keke no okotoko no or buy at any time no same economy. Herbert Mensah no okotoko. No omo time no economy no say. Even that time in 1999, 2000, the Ghana's economy was it? How much was it? Because President Kufuor literally carried the economy. He picked an economy of 4 billion and then took it to 16 billion. No. What am I saying? So if around 2001, 2000, the economy was around 4 billion, and Herbert Mensah was bringing sponsors, and now the economy has grown, and we are complaining that we can't get sponsors. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. We have to ask ourselves. There's something wrong. And look, it's that paltry amount of money. And Nations FC, giddy. Almost winning Premier League now. I ain't the mom. What's the reward? Is it commensurate to the amount of money nations would have spent? And you better be on the paba. So we better be on the paba. I mean, how much can you pump nations? Omo home match. Omo they are in the coffee. So it's a conversation we need to have. It's unfortunate that Legon cities time and now ejano sikani isunu. Yeah, baby, I know mother. Investor need decide say for this long, how many seasons can I keep on pumping the money? Until my family can go baby no. Yeah, baby, it's almost relegation.
Until Ghana Premier League prize money 500,000 Ghana cedis.
In dollar terms.
No. 500,000 Ghana cedis.
500,000 Ghana cedis.
At least that's the winning last time, no? 2023-24 season.
500,000.
500,000 Ghana cedis.
And Oko Africa bakuba. Oko ball one trip. Oko Nigeria ba sikanu kra enso in and out. Enso. Enso nti omo ye league no. Omo nye ni yi. Ya kan omo nye ni yi. Enye so obi mpe obi asemu. But ABI one will say this is a club of the former FA president. Obi anim da assembly betu obi o.
It was Wild Stars.
Wild Stars.
Legon Cities.
And they call relegation.
You. In fact, last season Krano almost survived on the last day, and so it was. I think it was coming.
They were flirting, yeah. I mean, but the point is that it was clear. Say, timer, sika semune bar for mono. Clearly, sika ni be mao.
But and then so mo uncle mo na be Council of State member.
Me see it. Kukufi. Would the sika shebe bia na say free mu ba. E du be bia wo diabetes kan de ko be bia bibi be free mu aba. or a businessman. He cannot pump all his money in football and at the end of the day come out as a pauper. Who crowd be did at him? Or your papa who did at him? Yeah, he has to diversify the investment and then pump it somewhere because at least or what in Galegon cities or in this guy be me and what ton players do $1 million, $1 million, and $10 million. $10 million. Once I'm on to me, some fan club. Usually a scaffold, I say catch your man and say, oh, that would be football, be ton players, I didn't addition to man. Now if you be football, no to mean or share after 2, 3, 4 years, want to mean ton player about cry. Masa obey or just obey jai crowd. Or the wow
interest never
interest no or the nisika be akoshe baby the quick returns be brand and it's important say yen ankasa be transfer ahwe yen league no ne kwan a ye kura league no kwan a ye manage league no and the kwan a be fast to improve the league so that money will come in sika be mu a league no clubs no e be nye sika e dey 12 players ka yi clubs no it's important of course the clubs also have a responsibility to market their own club, market their clubs and all those things, but what league respect yourself and put a proper prize money on it. Now we league now 500,000 at the end of the month, they were winning at the end of the season, they were winning against what expenses how many times are players see some boots? Look, let's talk real serious talk, serious business. Say, fine, in the business of football, no, wo club no so wuska, but wonswa me bo league no, chire me say league no respect league no. Alright. Oh no, 500,000 Ghana cedis.
Enti season way one more be winning club be winning Premier League in say we answer Sunday 500,000 Ghana cedis. Now Kwame, a season drew the business end of the season. Nations, Kotoko, Gold Stars and Heart of Lions. 4 clubs Omubako and a bitimi Agi League and Nations led by Kasim Mengel Okansi as a coach, or no NLED with 57 points, right? 57 points. And Gold Stars and so Diho and Heart of Lions and Sana Kotoko and has more Makadi Omdida Echirihwa. Yenshe said ye league no ebe this season nafi. Ye man they were a man so. Esan say last week na Kofi Kase Obenya Faith Ladies omonye female FA Cup na pa omoji nti yen Premier League na yemi wi wo e man ho.
League table no na me heard your dashro and what the options are. Summary aka matches na me nsape. Inti no say we Nations FC all your focus now is that we need 3 matches na kana with them.
Yeah.
We be any Gold Stars, you are hoping say we win matches na Nations FC are dropping points.
Sure.
We Lions are who hope so we win matches na be any Gold Stars Nations are dropping points. We Kotoko so based on normal points no. Who hope say Lions be any Gold Stars Nations FC and so be dropping points at some point. Into the next thing Albert Henry say what are the teams that these sides are going to face. Into na me hear Nations FC na me hear omo matches aka. This weekend omo ne Samatex. Omuya, Omone Basake, Holy Stars. Now, there's a final game they have to play. And let me share Omo fixture list. No, Omone Samatex Puya, no money Nations Sabo, no money Pando Heart of Lions Sabo, the final match. At this point, Samatex almost survive it. Even if they lose their final 3 matches, they have survived. Sure. As a club, minimum more ambitions. A year and Koyet CBA, Kanena and KBA man for fighting for top 4 no, because there was something to play. There was a commercial value to it. And now say EBA, to say Okwamanonia, to say England, see, so all of those things will be like ambitions for the club and for the players themselves, if you're finishing at a certain position in the season, and see if you're being bonus to say. I don't know, apart from being in the top 4, I'm not aware of anything else that goes to any of the other competing clubs. Mekai say if it wasn't last 2 seasons, I think say you demarcated scarf for up to the 1st to the 10th. But as to the significance of the amount, mean off my head, into maybe I'll check. Into at this point, I'm not too sure what Samatex or more motivation they call into that game. I'm not too sure the other teams so more motivation. Into some Nations FC, na me matches or mobile. I think I'm confident to say Omicha Samatex. Now the deciding game for me is the last away game that they'll play for the season, which is Monday Basake Uli Stars. As at this point, Basake Omun is safe. As at this point, they have a decent number of points. But our teams there was 30 brackets now. 38, 37, 36 now. It's quite a number. Basake Woho, Vision Woho, Young Apostles Woho, a number of clubs, Karela and all of those teams. The gap between Basake and Omo 35, 36 now, I think it's just 1 or 2 points. And see, at this point, by the time Omoni Nations FC Bebo on March day 33, if they have to go all out to winner, then that will be the problem that Nations FC have to face. But Nations have also showed us that say even on the road, they are a very good side. And knowing very well, say Aka after Omu a year Samatex match now, Aka just those 2 matches. I am sure they'll do anything. Then in the case of a Omo final game, Omoni Pando Heart of Lions, depending on what would happen in Pando Heart of Lions, almost next 2 matches. So almost we need our next 2 matches going into a final game. Then they will look pretty much like a decider. The match between a year Lions and a year Nations FC. And at this point, Nations FC have 2 of their matches at home and 1 on the road. Meshe a year the BBN Gold Stars. Omo next match, Omo Kotoko.
Yes, that's weekend.
Weekend we are. So almost share Kotoko. Then Kotoko is out of the conversation, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So Mobo draw. NASA Nations, Nations will be very happy with that performance. Sadly for these 2 teams, they have to play each other at a time. Only a win will do. If this was ABA match the 4, I don't think say ABA and will be discussing this match within that conversation. But for these 2 teams, Niema Minupe Nebesi, either say Bakube Lusu, and also Ombebo draw. Or mobile draw, so they will share only 1 point. And then the other teams now money or Munina so Munina so winia, then they'll move ahead of them. Into both teams would go into this game very, very that you can think of. Hoping say ABA or Mubenya a year results. Now me here Pando Heart of Lions. Last match, many Nations nebebo. But what about those 2 matches that they have to play before Nations? Many Young Apostles need AD kind. Young Apostles at this point, Omunye safe. At this point, we had the number of points, almost 37 or so.
37.
It's you Omunye safe. And then after that, Omuni Bichim. So Omu to me clear a year Young Apostles head or no. Against Bichim United, who appear paid a number of points
Young
to
Apostles
have survived.
At the 13th position with 37 points.
Exactly. It is a match against Pando Heart of Lions to at least secure themselves. Young Apostles will give it everything. But the Pando Heart of Lions and so ambition, so we win league now. This game this weekend so be a very, very interesting power. Because after that game, Omuni Bichim United be home. And Sana Omo to kind about that final match against Nations FC. Then the last team or Sam Komunum Eye Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Me hwe Omo matches aka. Omone Eye BBN Gold Stars. Omone Mediama. And Sana Omone Vision.
Omone Vision.
At this point, some match we Omebo in the weekend for me is the decider for them. So we need some match we are never share how to approach the final 2 games. So when we need some match we are, then I am sure it would even affect how they prepare for those final 2 games. Because at this point, Media Maumi is safe. They are going to finish, I think, 5th or 6th, at least one of them. So I'm almost 49, almost that 5th. Into the last game against Vision, if by that time, the Vision is here points now, because technically Vision is not safe now. Technically.
Sure.
So if a Drew Honoma, that's still Omunye saver, that game will be a very tough one. Into go here 4 teams now more pray for Ghana Premier League now. In my opinion, Kotoko appears to have the most difficult running. In my opinion, they appear to have the most difficult running compared to
BBN Gold Stars Mediama before Vision.
In my opinion, more the most difficult home run.
2 away games,
and 1 home match. It's depending on kwanya obi abefa so a obe try say
vision points no nye 36.
It's say na make no say e bedru sa last match no. If for example sa last match no vision needs to win to stay
to survive.
If for example unless they bedru honum no, they don't necessarily need to win to survive. But if they have to win to survive, then the approach will be different. Last na be so. If by that time no, maybe Akotoko is in a better position than the other two teams are, then maybe so more approach will be issue. Then the other side will be a 2 honum no. At this point, the Enswatremani and Yeko. Technically.
Enswatremani Legon cities.
Yeah. At this point, yeah, Yeko.
Accra Lions 35. Karela United 35. Vision 36. Young Apostles 37. And a Basake Holy Stars 37.
Exactly. So what that means is
between 12, 13, 14, to 16.
Obi Anye save. It's only 2 points. And they're separating 5 teams. Only 2 points.
Yes.
And they're separating 5 teams.
With 9 points at stake.
Exactly. It's our 3 matches now. Some teams no more. Starting with Basake, Young Apostle, Vision, Karela, and the Accra Lions. Some 3 matches, you'll be our Walker finals. Every single point and every single game would matter. It's, for me, the last 3 weeks, it will throw up some very, very interesting games. You'll be in us or your football fan, and you happen to be in those vicinities. I would encourage you to go and enjoy some good football because I want to believe it's a very, very, very competitive.
And no, Kwame Jumo Ajima, meba Jesse Sona, Kofi Ansani Bebano, ma yenye we na yemrana fe. Yeme we ewaha.
Onia bema. Waware mu nsem te sen. Enioma akoyi. Ana wo hu ano. Wa bre. Ana wo ya paaba. Ana mpo se unnim obi a onene beka wa asem. Ene me wa asem de bi ma o. Every Saturday 12 April. Any Saturday bia from 6:30 p.m. Ekopim 8 p.m. Shia Pastor Solomon Afari. Ene na pamfo a mo wonim die ewa aware mu nsem ewa Happy FM 98.9 a wode dwumedie a yato ne din Young and Married Edebrel. Get practical advice, expert guidance and real life experiences a ebeboa wo ama waware ene wo relationship akoyie waware ebeyie. Happy marriage, happy life.
Sober TV, I ask High Sense. In 2032, me check it to him. I copy na Kesium 110-inch display. And now your laser TV lineup. Every 100, I copy 150 inches. Screen size out pebia. High Sense will be the mount. High Sense TV. Oh yeah, ni feni friwa. Efa ankasa. Ya ni say siak. High Sense TV. Oshana panya da from pra. Ubehu. Our seamless connectivity. Bluetooth, HDMI, RCA. Ni nyine bi wo. High Sense Smart TV. Am browser. O streaming. Oto High Sense TV. About 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Effective 28 May. Akopim 8 June. A High Sense television promo. Ya tete so mamu say who? And you High Sense. Everyday prices for everyday people.
High Sense.
Kaswa why you ready na Happy on Wheels. You made the change Happy FM ahye. Near the boa makwan ma adwadefo ene Ghana fo nya kwan enya simpie gina so kyradwen. Na boa ma Ghana fa no tuma pefra no. Ye de aduru Kaswa ewutu senya East Municipality. Ho ene de dwumadi eko. Ne Ghana fo ne adwadefo e wo Kaswa New Market. Ene won we be di dwa no obi o twemu bia no. Atra se ne atimi aboa se Ghana ne kanko betimi edimu. Happy on Wheels 30th May 2025 2 to 6 p.m. Kaswa New Market. And edumedi edebrewo. Ghana National Fire Service for babe. Yami ehunu kwan betimi asi ejahihye ho kwan. Save the Eye Foundation. Enso aba be free eye screening. Edi am edumedi nas. Saranso na Road Safety Authority. Eba be cheche kwan be fa so ya betwe ho Africa nkwahia enyinamu. Dumedi wani tua eyawo dia eyamedia. Ye nyina na yekodi nkomo. Happy on Wheels. Your voice, your power.
Kojo, me kojo. Adwanade. Se me fini me fi na me ya. Okay, na no ntumi ade wa fa wo ka ho asam kira no. Na ko kurom.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
Ampa Happy Sports ye number 1 na ye meka se ye number 1 na adwumakuo bi nso ye number 1 pa epe professional drivers mukuta license C ana license D pew afa wadwuma we adwuma na aba na ye fro se beye bi na se ukuta license C ana license D ansa na yafa se adwuma no driver fo yi na mekan enti se woyɛ driver ni ɛhyɛn unumutwi paa o hyɛn twi de ɛfɛ paa uno obi betimi aka so onipa so masi twi hyɛn de ametimi ada kodu baabi amekɔ esan sɛ onipa no minim so onim ɛhyɛn twi sɛ woyɛ saa driver ni di a na wani gye ho sɛ ɔbɛyɛ adwuma fa o CV na o application letter na fa copy ɛbra Happy FM ɛwɔ Salam down ha Happy FM Salam down.
Happy FM 98.9.
Udru Asalam down roundabout. Ode busa se ehefa na Happy FM wa kola kra Tom won kwala bi o busa ma omo no be nante aba animu ha omo ma ye hu omo de omo no be nante aba ha na afi omo akire deadline no 30th May 2025 enti we be for CV wabo application letter no have a copy of your license say yes you say ye deal now they aba Happy FM ha o de buy a front desk ye beje na ye de akwa koma sa adwumakuo no na adwumakuo no ama adwuma aye pa na Sala Fest no eba nima onum say last weekend say kojo Kofi na me wo Kaswa na me wo Kaswa Old Lorry Park ho no Old Market Lorry Park ne ho na me wo mi gina mu saa na edu the 10 of a year Nima the second a year prelims no baso ewo Nima Zongo intino shenenso na a year 14 June 2025 na ye ba Madina Nima Market mpacho ye ba Nima Market 9 p.m. sharp na dwumadie ni nyina ahyase ye ne ye partners ene ye sponsors nyina na ye ba na tie Zongo sa eba ni Nima Zongo Mamobi Zango Ashamai Zango ena Madina Zango ena yede omu kitchen no ebropa last Saturday mi didi ya ma kakakra nanka mafukura ya paya mi di papa ewo kaswa ye wie kaswa de no ye ba Nima Saturday 14th June 2025 enti shenenso na ye ba dia na ye ni Tasty Tom ena afi Frighto ene ani omo eba se ope de makan hu bibia ope Sala Food Fest ana se Sala Fest ho bibia free number we 0244143994 0244143994 Happy FM nimde Happy FM eni je nko asanso ena Happy on Wheels eba Happy on Wheels eba die na Happy on Wheels ne de where your community speaks and leaders listen into sa ena ye kachiro na last Thursday of every month ena ye say dwumadi eba into ye ba bia wo bia ya kokoko bia horo nyina bia won so ye betimi ede ye Happy on Wheels aba ho enti shia BB Brown ena afei agiman Reynolds agiman dodo na frɛ no agiman Max ena afei epa ho adabentim ni nyina live na ye unim se ye ko malata ye free malata ye ko Kaswa your community could be next enti baby awo no ebetimi aye baby a ebetimi abepie ho 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. ye nya ba ye bebo ye sesena ye ginemu afri 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. where real issues meet real solutions na ye ka na ye ba nye nko a ye the fire safety for eba ye the road awareness eba ye the MPs eba enti ho na abetimi ahia wo MP na wa hwe nanim abusa ansa MP da no question na obusa o parliament no ye ne ye kan se ko busa sa question no e wo parliament na obetimi abusa wo MP no se wo ye potential sponsor na pese ye koi wo ne ye ekwa free number 0244 906235 0244 906235 fresh say Happy FM nimdeɛ Happy FM ɛne gyenkwa Happy on Wheels radio that moves for you ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm a yɛde bro Jesse yɛmrai na yɛmɛhwɛ Ghana Premier League no ɔmo ebetimi agye na wo kasenka wo de obenya nanka kotoko bɔ ne homɔden pa na nse yɛdi nkomo we nyina na yɛhwɛ potentially the winning league now obetimi a represent Ghana ewo Africa. I believe said the league no mahwɛ said the tie na any clubs na airpre no say the oye organizer owo coacher obetimi agye mimi susu se nations ebetimi agye Jesse onso
so no I wanna ene ya na okofa David Duncan asemba say oni udi nkomo bi say yes
enuna of frame yes papa
ebeteki Ghana club 30 years
yes
asaba it me ajibi so say 30 years no crowd
it's all
generous
hey
30 years generous papa
oh football there na say ya dream score yi omo kona obi am dog chance but omo ko ehwe ba omo ko do ye
omo je
the last head
they
got to the semi-finals.
Na me see omoje.
Omo ntimi anyem.
Nti oka me see why generous pa. He was very generous.
FM 98.9.
Nations FC looks like ideally say ka wo sha. I deal with the ka wo share the way opem so oni menhia. Himfo ewo
ediske hyimu no
omo diska hye asante kotokomu na ka obe it was my wish personal this is a personal wish say ka kotoko ebetumi age crew and league no na ko ma kwa Africa na ka yahwe how menshia will back them because asante free time out for ebetra sikadwaso no na de ba kwa wa nadia bakwa odi sineni so a eye ne dadwen ene ne how kese ne say asante kotoko mutumi ko Africa no monje Champions League
and this year will be in the 26th year
yes
on the golden stool
by the way okay
Happy FM 98.9
we say oputi abejeku bi together as part of his 25th anniversary he say Omo say omo be see big stadium ama Asante Kotoko obi minim say obi ka ho obi asempa and a number of other important people but the point is that look Kotoko so wan kra ne ho ye o share matches bia omo lose for example I mean that game against Heart of Lions or Accra Lions omo lose by 3-0. Up to now, it shocks me. I'm still in disbelief. Say, team Sebi or battle with relegation pass to Asante Kotoko. Man of piao. So I mean, sir. No, I know shipa. I know shima me papa.
Or say pia means.
Mean, sir. I know shipa. And to Kotoko nankasa the way omwa who this season. I say they took some matches for granted. For example, clearly, I believe that Heart of why do I keep Accra Lions game? They took it for granted. Honestly, they took it for granted, and for me, it was quite disappointing. But you see, share team. I agree with you. Even so, last 3 matches, yeah. Gold Stars. That Gold Stars game, I believe Kotoko can win that game. I believe, but Kotoko Mediama on any day and found in Mediama safe and also Munye safe. On any day. So for me, out of the 3 matches, no, the Misropa and Mediama there. Vision Kotoko once they are coming at home, it doesn't matter their position. Kotoko will win that game, but the real game power will be Mediama. And Mediama against Asante Kotoko, I say mini has Kotoko 80. It's always a tough game. Yep. It's always a tough game. A honor me sure say mu be diama. And now Heart of Lions are omone is it Nations FC that they have to play with or when Kwame was given there. So clearly, one of the top teams will have to play themselves. Yeah. I think it's. No, I know you're Kotokone. Yeah, but Heart of Lions have to play one of the teams. I think it's either a. Just check for me. So clearly, I think Ushemwa, Kasim Mengel, any Heart of Lions, any Nations FC, any Hawa about this season's league. No? I think they look more like a team that can win the league and surely will be ready for Africa. Because it is about the team winning and then having the capacity to go to Africa. A very crucial. Say team between now share of course Dr. Kwame Cheiba no divine nomine Ejuma Omo Boho what's your colleague Kennedy Boachi and Sanomne what they are doing over there. They look very prepared, and I think that say a basse Abraham Kesse Park no.
Okay, so last game of the season on the 8th of June, Nations versus Lions.
That's another. It's a tough game, but they are playing at home, so clearly. But that was also depend on Lions. On the last two matches now before that particular game. But clearly, it's a very 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 tough ask. That is why, and say we as Asante Kotoko, you should give up because Asante Kotoko must make sure say 1 more 3 games. No, for me, like I said, I believe the Gold Stars.
No, there be just a game no. Accra Lions mum. And Heart of Lions. Accra Lions.
Accra Lions.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So Nations FC is playing Accra
Lions. Yes.
So I thought it was.
No. Accra Lions.
So I mean, and again, of course, that's a red.
They use Lions for the Yekpando Heart of Lions rather, and then Accra Lions is written in full.
Okay.
Samum.
Yes.
The next match now, you can say Nations FC for Bebon. It is against Bando Heart of Lions rather, which will be their final match.
Which will be their final match?
Final match. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So for me, I think it's a tricky game. Kotoko just has to win this game and make sure say for me the difficult game amongst all the 3 games for Asante Kotoko Mediama. It's a tough ask, and say you see the new coach bounce syndrome no probably hopefully
Juma
Kotoko hopefully he shouldn't die if the new coach bounce syndrome ekoso ema Asante Kotoko they only have to win their matches and then wait for what the others
will happen. Yemfa course bear me and Sembinafi Yemfa Jumedi no Emra na we 0551 563 916 and afi 0555 65 7287 na omonso enfo omadwen kire Emra ye fro say na afrefre mfa
Obiba
ya yenkoi
bibi aboko de
pacho nyame adom boko na
onso ona won kran waware watinenka
matinenka no pem pacho ne ho ye pa
ya do body ase ekempo cappuccino oso oti pa
medanase
o she e fa say analysis ya moye ya I think say ni nyina tasum na ni nyina so da fom boko na ye de ye ka ne say odu na bi di abro wati ase eye prosper na togun ene di kotoko abro papa no na mbesu boni nya be bono kada time ka otunfo efre wo mo na ye wini matches no ka oto no boss ni players ni ka say ye etre ye emo mo entity papa ka Accra Lions say ni kwase be lose that match no wati ase wuti fi oni bechem ya akonya bi wo say ye bechem no the course of manson ya oni players e twinti no na hwe de ode baaye wati ase but all the same no pen for say achia emu ye etino ye be say players no na ye fa ni say coach abe onem na nti kama ye die ye say yakopɔ say the next match na yakɔkɔbɔ no emu be den nanso no onyankopɔn te ase na nanam te ase yɛbɛgu sa to kyerɛ kɔ wiem ama ekonom dia yɛdɛ aba na wokum de yɛne hwɛ bɛka kyerɛ no
meda ase ɛno ɛyɛ ya fabulous mpacho yɛfrɛ sɛ wɔfrɛ firi himfa
Obiba only other
Ajana kasa ne yeti o
oh ya ma ugo ene papa so oba bi ya na ya ya a fabulous guy e bi mu no mobile o di akọ o chi o na akra ha ya pelu so akra la
Ajana online nye free bi ye fro sen o free fa
Prince Obiba Poakwa
yes sir
we ekata tawara lunch
edin pacho mo anon ko yeti o
me share before na me wish you no happy birthday I'm say my decision ko be but last 40 amoje leg ni nan ya fa ile bisa say mo amoje leg ni bi o mo kan che say o mo ko Africa so say is it that waji ni ro aka son ko Africa ni na ka on my export me twin ya ka ko peno so I don't share I friends ajele e Ghana na wo say I contribute eda yanim so we give ya na watu aso ontimi nko a mo butimi akono a yanim so me traditional team no wo dey fa chira na fa mo boko na eja mo ko Africa na mai enko yanim ma yu die ma edo mo ashi baba
eno eye idi ena ono nso ede ne de ebaaye no idi na ote se ono nso ede ne de ebaaye my emfa we as last caller ye fro saying o free fa
yo biba me dey papa ya adodo na from
second mayor Bonitel ni yanko
the whole Greater Accra supporters organizer ana pemenya kwenye die ni first na menchia nation taxi supporters au Greater Accra na yema bagaju na Michelle we bada be kan say in fact kotokofo any abuse of colleague we ba leg ni bitante omoji amore kwan what do you say
omo de beko Africa
we ba Africa mo ga de na kwa kwe omo ni kwa he what do you say e bi yen nation taxi e ti charge say be leg no you be say omo no am from support entire nation taxi what do you say now it's all the system table for now it be support to nation taxi to Africa because we Ghana a team is now na nation taxi and we try to like now with Africa because you know players are good what do you say then never support entire nation taxi and that kind of thing the whole there leg in there Sunday the Sunday leg in Nigeria nation taxi what do we without
eno eye papaya yemfa ofre afrefo no ensi wa ha na menka se papaya hero eye dwumadie no baso ewo happy 98.9 FM enti happy FM ye be celebrity ye papa mo papa say oye single father say oye step father ana say oye father figure wo ena sa dwumadie aba ede ama na we eye tiakra bo humodin say obetwro a beautiful story about papa we are no aye no in a voice note form na afi wasene edi aba number we so 0538591314 recording kama ye bebo ewo anije breso ye bo a wow story no story a ka akoma no wo ene ye ba be celebrity o papa pa we papa ana se papa hero ewo happy 98.9 FM unim say next month June emema nyina month enti yaye maade na wie me ye de emema de no nso ebeba next month na yedi sa dwumadie we ewo happy 98.9 FM ene die ata boaben academic juggernaut aba ata boaben academic juggernaut chese wo bono